Hi, Internet! Welcome back to the stream. I know this is a bit unusual. We're actually live on a Saturday morning, but I hope everyone is doing good. I missed a stream earlier last week on Thursday and also wanted to celebrate the fact that the tournament is tomorrow and hype it up a little bit more. So we're live now. We're here. I actually haven't done a Saturday stream since I think I was doing Hollow Knight. Maybe I think I continued Runeterra in the evenings a little after Hollow Knight. But I finished Hollow Knight like months ago now, so we're back here. Tragic, and you just made Faye Kale? Fuck yeah. So yes, if you guys are interested in the tournament, registration will be closing shortly after I end the stream today. And also it's tomorrow. And also Tatsuki, yes, this is the weekend stream. I'm gonna just dick around, but I'm also gonna try and get to Diamond with things people have sent me and like not touch any meta decks or touch anything that has made myself. This is a fun challenge. We made it to Plat 3 yesterday, so I just need, obviously to win 12 games in a row. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, nothing is gonna go wrong here. I also have to, I was gonna stream until 3, by the way. Oh, no deck request? Fuck, sorry, I just need to turn that back on. I do need to actually turn that back on if I'm gonna do viewer decks, huh? Okay, they're on again. Thank you for shouting that out. What was I saying? I was gonna stream until 3 o'clock, but we're probably gonna stream until like 2:30ish because I took my car in to get maintenance this morning, and they were like, "You gotta be here by 3:50, or the guys are just gonna leave," because they close at 4. So I'm gonna try and get there by like 3:30ish, and it's like a little bit of a trek, to get there because I'm gonna have to Uber because. No car, obviously, and I just want to make sure that I'm actually on time. I was able to take public transit back, but I don't trust the transit when it comes to getting there on time. Is that normal? I don't know if it's normal, but to be fair, it's a weekend, so I'm not like super surprised that they're closing early. They're open every single day. They're open like Monday through Saturday and open until 7 on weekdays. So I think it's Friday, not Friday. Saturday is just like their shorter day. So I gotta go jet out and make sure that I can get it before the weekend, for the rest of the weekend happens. Florida Man Damn, we're kicking off strong here. We got a submission. Talizu, hello, welcome back. I know, it's an afternoon stream. In preparation and also celebration of the tournament tomorrow, and because I missed Thursday, and I missed a couple of Thursdays this month, so I'm trying to make up for it a little bit. Oh, Flora Mandan, I'm gonna delete one of these because I think they're the same, and also we're importing a new one of yours. Viewer, Florida Man, and we're looking at fake Kale. We can see the daylight. I know. You can see the inside of my home for once, instead of just like lights and blackness and occasionally glass moving around. Glass is not here, by the way. He is at work. Hi, Glass. Anyway, I want to call this failing, but it's trying not to fail. Hopefully we will not. Seems like a deck that we can probably get to function properly. Just assumed I lived in the Void? I mean, I wish I lived in the Void. The Void seems like a nice place. There's full of things like Rek'Sai, which is obviously the best thing ever. Also, Revni! Yo, what's up? Welcome back. How's it going? We've got Bird, we've got Divine Cleric, Celestial Blessing, Esma's Quick Quill, Sharesies, Gleaming Lantern, Yumi, Purifying Flames, Rainbow Fish, Cosmic Binding, Kale, Mahira, Divine Judgment, and 2 Papercraft Dragons. So I'm gonna slap some things on some stuff and then make them big, and then also have a Kale. Not enough Pike. Talizu, I do apologize. I thought for a hot minute about, is there any way that I could shoehorn Pike into the lore love the couple list that we made, and I couldn't really find anything. I could have always done, Pike Jawfish, but that would have been pretty different. Finally, we've got Hecarim Lucian. Oh, there's the Lucian. Well, we're gonna see the gutted Lucian live, apparently. Hopefully it's actually good and I don't fucking eat shit when they cast Opulent Foyer, but let's see. Back to gold? No, I will not fall back to gold. You can't juke me like this. I'm gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Look, I have a bird. They have nothing. They have a big fat nothing and my bird is chilling. Okay, this is what I like to see. That's what we like to see. Buff as moose? Okay, you buff not that. That's fine. That's okay. We'll accept that. And then I'll put a Yumi on a something eventually. That's a husk. That's okay. Let's go with the 3-2 here. Hello? Did I click pass? I clicked pass. I'm pretty fucking confident I clicked pass. And it was like, no you didn't, bitch. Yeah, I did. You can't lie to me like that, client. I know that I did, okay? There is a Fae. Ooh, I like that, actually. Though, I could just slap a Yumi and then have a good time, I think. Put the pussy down, enjoy life. That's a big Lucian, actually. Well, it's only a 2-2, to be fair. It is still only a 2-2. Man, that card feels slightly bad. Okay, what do they have in terms of buffs right now? I could make a 2-4. They have... Mark of the Isles doesn't matter because they don't want to give it ephemeral because that's not a, they can't use the Katarina trick. They could have a single combat, to be fair. Both of these things have essentially the same stat line though because they're both 2 at base, so I think it doesn't really matter, and I also think I can just kind of ignore that, to be honest. Okay, so they're trying to kill their board. Understandable. We'll block Prodigy, I think, and then deal with the rest. But they only have 1 mana now, so they can't go with the Lucian, I'm pretty sure. That will be 3 things dead if I block the wrong way. But I think, yeah, let's just kill Prodigy while we can, so that they at least have to rely on a separate engine for the Lucian. This is interesting. I'm actually going for the Lucian. Went full cheese today. This is a Fae viewer deck, so it is a bit. It's a combination of cheese sources. I mean, I can Gleaming Lantern into other stuff. What's the best thing here? We can potentially hit Empowered. I can also just potentially have a wide board here. I could put this on the bird so that we have a 3-3 and a 6-5. Do I just go Elusive Spam, honestly? I might just go Elusive Spam. The Lucian buff is only optimal with Haunted Relic and Pesky Spectre follow-up. It is kind of bad. At least I think personally it's kind of bad. Oh, it's, yeah, no, 8-6. Yeah, 8-6. Sorry, I was miscounting, I think. Also, Sir Augustus, hello. I know I'm streaming at a time that is probably much more convenient for you. Hello and welcome back. I hope you're enjoying your evening, right? If I'm remembering where you are correctly. Yeah, I know that there's an Opulent Foyer version of this running around, so yeah, as long as you can make an ephemeral something, it seems not horrible, but it also seems very suboptimal, and I'm hoping I can just win by doing elusive things, which it looks like we probably can. There's a sharp sight, so they're blocking that, which is understandable. So the Lucian is leveling, he has double attack. How terrifying is that? How big is it, really? Doesn't have Hallowed, right? They have 1 Hallowed. So they can make that deal 8 damage to my face. But we're gonna have blockers. And also that rally just doesn't matter at all. You love it. It's Germany. It's about to be 9 in the evening. Okay, that's kind of reasonable. That's kind of a reasonable time zone. Okay, so they're doing stuff, and I actually don't think I give a fuck about it. Because we can just block Lucian. And then, yeah, we can just block Lucian and cast a bunch of Esmuses to get value while it's trying to kill me. Yeah, so I think that's slightly irrelevant, so that's just always gonna die. The rally will trigger, we cast an Esmus, we survive, and we just, I think, have a good time. I think we can just kind of have a good time with this shit. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Then we Esmus, then we block. Cold beer and slightly baked. A perfect Saturday? That does sound like a kind of a perfect Saturday. Yep, that's fine. Yep, I don't particularly give a shite. And then we're gonna do an Esmus, and then we're just gonna block with our Esmus, and then we're gonna cast another Esmus should they do more stuff. And they're not really doing more stuff. so I can just ignore them. How is tourney prep? Tourney prep's going well. I mean, most of our prep is going to be tonight as we're looking at deck codes and making sure that everything is ready to go tomorrow. Because the stream for the tourney tomorrow is going to start pretty early. Oh, you are murdering that, which is annoying. Okay. I was hoping you wouldn't do anything like that. That sucks. That unfortunately kind of sucks. But right now it's going fine. It's going pretty good. Alright, let's just do this. So they potentially have a rally to trigger, but we also just have some big stuff to manage here. So that's 5. We need 9, unfortunately, but this is getting fucking chimed to shit. So that seems very good. That seems pretty fucking good. That will witness something dying. So I have Esmus plus this, which is 11. I'm 3 short, and I can't quite cast the Purifying and also cast Rainbow. I should have snuck the Gleaming Lantern out earlier, I think. Also, Immorales, hello, welcome back. How's it going? Also, Tunnel Shark. Yes, we are taking deck submissions. I will take a look shortly. Thank you for that. Haven't seen Lucian win a game yet. Might be the first time. Oh no. Oh no, Ace. No. Yeah, there goes the fucking husk. Here comes the fucking Lucian. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time, I promise. This is what we call a good time for sure. Yeah, I need a block with the 4-3, in which case I'm just gonna cast this now so that I have it for later, because I would like it for later, because I think I'm gonna die. I think I might just die, because that we need to block, obviously, because it now does 12. Yeah, with 16, sorry, because it's plus 3 hallowed, because that keeps cycling. So I just need to stay ahead of it, and we should be handy-dandy McFine, and everything is fine, and nobody is gonna die, least of all me, obviously. Also, I'm from the West Coast? Yes, from the West Coast. Do I want to buff the thing with the Yumi in it instead? Let's buff the thing with the Yumi in it, just to be extra super duper safe. We need Kale. We don't have Kale. That is still blockable. They get a foyer, so they have 2 rallies. We cast a quick will as a regular unit, I think, and also just kind of rely on our top decks here. They can single. Oh, they're just casting Lucian's Relentless Pursuit. That's fair and understandable. Okay. So they want me to run out of blockers is what they're trying to do here, which is, I mean, fair and fair enough. Oh, but they finally actually stacked the Hallowed correctly. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, they're stacking Hallowed correctly now. That is something they could have been doing way earlier, so I'm not actually sure why they didn't do that before and give the double attack elsewhere. It looks like they just kind of figured it out, honestly. Last time he was on top of the fridge. Today's on the AC. He is very airborne. Gotta love an airborne Poro. That's just an open attack for them. That's annoying as shit. I mean, I don't know if I should have played significantly differently. The Gleaming Fae, I think, should have come down faster. I think I missed a Gleaming Fae turn. But otherwise, I don't really give a shit. They fucked up their Hallowed, though, which I'm going to continue to harp on because that's not my mistake. Also, I don't know how they buffed Hate Spike. Oh, don't know why they buffed Hate Spike. The only card that needs a buff in Husk package is a Leer to 1. Oh, to get the Husk a little bit more inexpensively. Attach the Lantern and then block with the 0-2. Wait, attach the Lantern to... Wait, attach what to what? Because I should have cast the Lantern earlier. But I think I just needed smaller units to cast in between their attacks. Also, they should have been putting Hallowed first, which they wouldn't have done. Rainbow on the Lantern. I don't think I had mana because the Lantern was 3, or the Lantern is 3. It would have gone down to 2, but I think the turn that I was casting the Lantern was the turn in which they had all of their rallies. So I wouldn't have mana available to do that. Or I wouldn't have had mana to do that as well as cast, I think, Esmus is on the previous turn. So I don't think the math was there. I put it on the 0-2. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Because the amount of elusive damage that I'm dealing is the same. Minus Sharp Sight, it doesn't really matter what elusive has what on it, because it's still going to be the same. The problem was what mana did I have to actually get the to get the lantern on something, and I don't think I had enough to do it Gleaming Lantern and Rainbow Fish at the same time. So I block with Lantern? I had to block with Lantern. I don't think there was a way to not do that because I'd already used my attack token by one of the rounds the Lucian was really pushing. I could be misremembering, but I don't think that I fucked up the math there. I don't think I fucked up the math. I'm relatively confident that I didn't do that. Okay, we're gonna attach this here, and then we're also gonna show them a Kaisa to just be fancy, and also pink. Be fancy and to be pink. Excellent. Also, yeah, Morales, there was one for sure. Don't know if there's a meta, but there certainly is Jax Ornn. Yeah, Jax Ornn is back a little bit. Rather than the Esmus. Yeah, but I still would have had to wait, and I would have missed the earlier turns where I could have, buffed something, I think, because I was playing the Esmus really hard really early, the same as we're doing now, actually, just to be able to get the earlier buffs, honestly, because I thought I could outrace the Lucian, and then I just kind of didn't anticipate fucking Relentless Pursuit for some reason. Yeah. Move the attachment to another ally. I could do that and then still hold on to the Yumi here, I think. Yeah, let's do this and move it here so that we hold on to it, and I think just straight up counter their Unworthy Soul, right? Yeah, because we still have the 2-4 and I can still stack. Also, hello Scorpy! Why? What's wrong with what's wrong with my title? I like the title. It's very descriptive. It's pretty on brand for what I'm trying to do. The tournament's tomorrow. Any Rise changes? Is he strong yet? They did change the Rise mono refill landmark, so instead of refilling 2, it refills 3 now, actually. So it is slightly better, genuinely slightly better. That's annoying as fuck. Can I just tank that to the face? I can tank the 4-3, and which is the 3-5, and then take 6 damage. They don't have a Lowy, because I kind of want to cast Mahira just to get that engine going. I'm gonna risk tanking the 6-6, because I don't think they're gonna do... Yeah, that's fine. That is the least of my issues. They might have some kind of... Not likely they have a strike, actually. Because the Mahira should just be... Yeah, the Mahira should just be able to go there. So that's quite nice and fancy. I need the Yumi to stay above the tentacles. If we can keep Yumi above tentacle, we're fine. Okay, this is going to be a 6-7. They might have spawn, which is annoying. That is pretty fucking annoying. We could also just go with more elusives to keep buffing, or just to keep attacking there and have smaller blockers for a little while, which I don't hate. Imagine trying to tempo 1 mono Lucian. Since LOR Love Tourney was like, wait, that's today. I thought it was Sunday. Today isn't No, today is not Sunday. Sorry if that was confusing. Okay, that's fine. Can't do anything about it. Yada, yada, yada. We could move that to the Mahira, actually, if we wanted to with Sharesies, but I'm just going to dump Esmuses here. And then we're going to swing. They try to recall it again. Unworthy Soul or whatever. We have another response. They don't have mana for Unworthy Soul, at least. That's good and exciting. That's just another answer. Oh, it's Answers to Prayer. They went for the smaller buff, even though they had mana for the other one, so I'm wondering a little bit what they're planning. But for now, I'm just gonna do this. Can't be doing this. Don't pay attention to what day it is. I'm sorry! It is tomorrow. It is confirmed for sure 1000% tomorrow. Okay, that's 15, that's fine, alright, yada yada yada, we're doing it. The Kale is almost there. We have a 7-7, we have a bunch of shit that we can just kind of discard. That's 2 on the Kale. The Kale is gonna be leveled right now, which is amazing. I don't give a shit about that. I give a shit if you have a Lowy, but I don't give a shit about that. Please don't have a Lowy, by the way. Please don't. I know that you can cast her, please don't. Don't do that. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see the Lowy, alright? Okay, we got this? Alright, just block. We just do some nice blocking. I think we can just do some real nice blocking, actually, and not take any damage whatsoever, which is exciting. Indeed. What do I want to slap down here? Kale is kind of less interesting than I think a Rainbowed Mahira at this point, because then they'll have to look at it, and we'll also have Celestial Blessing potentially cast, because we can buff this and buff that. So it's actually +2, so we get 14 damage in, I believe. Or we could just do Kale. Not to mention an early, which further made you believe it was Sunday. Oh, yeah! Almost. Not quite, but almost. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do Well, if I Kale, it actually does level. I can actually just get the level with the double attack. They might have stuns or some kind of transform, but then we are threatening them with that. Slap the Kale? Yeah, I think it's Slap Kale, unfortunately. I wanted to do something else, but let's just do this, I think. And then you level, hypothetically. Everything is big. I have lifesteal. You got 4. They could have something, but that's a 10 of, that's to 10-8, so they can't smash the Kale, I think. Or if they smash the Kale, they're ignoring literally everything else. And this is a grant, so it doesn't matter as much. I think they have to go for the Kale, though. Unless, if then rely on something else. But they don't have recall. At least they don't have the equip recall, which is, I think, what we're most afraid of. But we can always share these again. I could put the Yumi on I could put the Yumi on the Kale, technically. Okay, so they have a Tentacle Smash there, which is interesting. What are you? Yumi +3/+3. Yeah, I think we just let that resolve and then do an still open attack here. Still open attack. They need to get rid of that. Or they need to do something about it, that the fact that it's going to hit them in the face right now. There's another buff. That's 14 damage just with elusive. Plus the buff off of Esmus, so I think we're fine. And Yumi, of course. So yeah, I think we're totally fine. Or at least I would hope that we are totally fine. Because this is what we're doing. That's an 18-14. Let's go! Let's go! What do you got over there, TF? In a 12-4, what you got? I'm coming at you with 16. That's -33. I love it. Is that a recall? That's a Spirus Refuge. That doesn't matter enough. It's still -29. Because you need to stop these guys. Yeah, and I guess they were just doing it for the memes, because we've got it! We've got it! Yeah, Kale's actually kind of fun with the cheaper cost. 5 mana Kale feels a lot better. Oh, all hail the 5 Kale. And we're back! We've got it back to Plat 3 and +5 because they're very kind with the LP down here. All right, we've got the fail done. We've got Tuttle Shark's deck here, so let's take a look at that. Nocturne. Okay. Viewer, Tunnel Shark, Noxus, Shadow Isles, Fearsome something. I know there's... wait, I've seen... What did I see yesterday? I think it was a Nocturne Callista deck, so those exist. And I'm not sure what this is, so this will be interesting. Fear me! I should have put that in caps to emphasize the emotion, but we're just going to do that. It's just a small fear me. Just a light fear me, please? Pretty please? I can do Battle Boss Nocturne, which I legitimately kind of forget sometimes is a skin that's real. Because no one uses it. But I got it as part of the bundle a while back. Boisterous, it is Callista. Fuck yeah, I was right. Boisterous Host, Mark of the Isles, Precious Pet, Stygian Onlooker, Arachnoid Horror, Mistwraith, Phantom Butler, Frenzied Skitterer, Callista, Soulcleave, Nocturne, Risen Mists, Wraithcaller, and the Harrowing. So we got a bunch of nice Soulcleave targets, right? Soulcleave, I mean, if we Soulcleave a champ, we can... you can summon a unit, get -1/-0. I mean, he needs to see the summon, so probably not that. But Callista, if we resummon her, does give us 2, right? Because then we have 2 Callistas to swing in. This deck ought to be off to the fearsome. It is quite scary. It's a spoopy deck for sure. Then we've got Revive. Then we got Wraithcaller. I mean, we can also just like Soulcleave something like Wraithcaller and have a bunch of mists and big fat mists indeed. So we got options. We got good options. Let's try it out. Where did it go? I almost clicked on the chicken because it's like the chicken if the chicken had a bad hair day. That's the skin. Nivea has decided that she wants to dye her hair blue and is going through an emo phase up in the Demacian Hills. Goofy, running Jack's Orn. Yeah, I should try the Jack's Orn. One qualm with the deck? What is the qualm? How dare you have a qualm? A single qualm. Okay. I probably should have mulliganed for something that I can actually cast on one. But we've got other options. We've got Hallowed. No dancers. I think the idea is that the Callista and the early units are aggressive enough to be able to get enough revive down. Plus, I mean, hypothetically, Nocturne is better than dancers if you can keep drawing and casting them. So that would be ideal. They didn't cast anything on 1. I'm excited. And we're gonna, I mean, if I missed Wraith here, we got a bunch of those going. That's the Ruthless Raider. Yeah, let's do this, I think. We can indeed block, so we'll pass. But, Callista dancers? That's true. That's true. I think it's also unfortunately unfortunately that it is a Nocturne deck. So you do want the Nocturne to like be able to actually shine a little bit and be, I think, the mid-rangier option. I agree though, it would be nice to have an answers, but I'm actually a little concerned that it would bloat the deck. I'm actually going to do this so they don't have that anymore, because if they don't have anything to equip units to, or equip things to, then hey, we're in a better spot. And I have the Jax blocker currently. We'll have multiple blockers, in fact, once we get things down. I would like to Callista soon, because we've been watching things die and haven't been letting her watch them die, which is unfortunate. So let's just do a Callista. Nocturne is just there to remove blockers. Yeah, but he's also can kind of do stuff. I personally like Nocturne a lot. Just like, he did so well in so many expedition runs. He did so well so many times. All right, we got some good attackers. That is a combat cook, and I'm armed with the Callista's Black Spear. So let's go. That's a 5/6. No, it's fucking not. Absolutely, it's not a 5/6 forever. Nocturne is leveled somewhere, which is exciting. They've got 2 blockers here. That makes sense. That makes sense. We're definitely killing the 5/6 when we are able to do so, I'm pretty sure. No Hallowed Death, which is unfortunate. But we shall survive. Okay, yeah, no, we're just gonna keep shutting that down. Keep shutting that down. Missed the expedition streams. They were so fun. I do too. They had a different energy than Ranked did, just because it was, let's Laden draft, or let's pick this stupid fucking pairing that doesn't work ever. I miss it as well. They said they would be looking at a way of bringing it back, and the second that any expedition news arrives, I am fucking jumping on it, and I'm going, all right, we've got a plan, guys. We know what we're doing for the next day and an age. Okay, stop forging, stop healing. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I do give a fuck, but also, like, please stop. Please fucking stop. Let's kill some Hallowed up in here, because we are just gonna have to maybe do that, and then we get Callista, which is fantastic. They know that, unfortunately. They are aware, and they're taking that gamble. And that is also just going to be able to block Fearsome forever, because it's so large, and the Jax and the Order are going to see a lot of things happen. And I don't like it. We did slightly prevent the level up, though, which is like, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take that, honestly. We could just open Swing here. Hallowed is at 1. They have a chance to cast an Ornn, actually, so I might just open Swing. Yeah, I'm just going to swing, I'm pretty sure. Let's just swing. Feel like otherwise does need some more casually competitive content that some kind of draft mode could offer. Yes. Did you notice Singleton rules decks are now labeled as Gauntlet? Singleton, oh, no, I didn't actually. That is new info. What am I doing? Okay, they're killing that. They're leaving Hallowed. We have another Hallowed blocker. They're taking some damage. They're not taking a ton of damage, though, unfortunately. They thought about not doing that, which is interesting. Ornn is unfortunately leveled, though, so if he comes down, we're kind of fucked. We are fucked by the bait. We are taking the ram up the ass if that happens. And I'm really hoping it doesn't happen. No! Okay, Mark is sort of okay. That's not, though. That is fundamentally not okay. Yeah. Is anyone having fun with Ornn, though? Does anyone have a good copy of an Ornn deck? Because that's a +7/+8. I really need you to not do that. I think I'm just dead also. I think we're just fucking, absolutely fucking goddamn dead as a door. Yeah, that's a, what is that now? Yeah, it's death. That's what it is. That is pure death. Goodbye. I'm gonna leave it alone. Singleton Gauntlet is gonna come. Can't wait to see it. Too bad Singleton Deck Gauntlet will be toxicity to the nth degree. Yeah, it will be. That would be fun. But I definitely see your worry about that. All right, let's try this again. Let's try that one more time. Definitely a little punishing to go up against something like that. I'm actually not sure what our best matchup is, because I know that the ramp deck suddenly now have resources like the Soul Cleave on the boar if you want to do control-y Anivia rampy things, but don't like the idea of that either. Orny Tentacles. Orny Tentacles, allow Orn. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? I'll give it a shot. Okay, we have 1-drops, we have fearsomes. We like this. We like this hand, because then I can Stygian onlooker their ass. This is Katarina at 21 and Yasuo at 20. So they've played, they're enjoying the stun mechanics. So many stun mechanics. Too many stun mechanics. Please do not rally and stun. I will be afraid. I will suffer. I do not want to suffer, okay? I'm just letting you know now. I wish to not. Okay, that's the harrowing. That's actually going to be potentially quite useful. Unless they counter it, of course, which hopefully they will not even dream of countering it. Why would they counter a powerful card in Ionia? No one can do that in Ionia. Nobody. Nobody has ever done that. Nobody ever will do that. We're totally fine. They're also fucking AFK. Hello! Oh, they are not entirely AFK. They are just slightly BMing. Okay, hi. Hi. Yep. Okay, now they're alive. That's good. We like it when they're alive and doing stuff. That's very nice. There's the recall. Here we go. It begins. But I also have a bunch of stuff. So if we can just get Fearsome going before they can get us dead, that'll be perfect. That's another fucking Vestian Disciple windy thing. Windy doodle. I wish you would stop having the winds of time and fate. Sunna's probably the best thing to counter Jack's Orn. Or you can just win faster than they do. Because it looks like that in their pacing, their top end is Orn or Jax. And Jax takes a few turns to actually ramp up. And Orn takes a long time to ramp up if you can manage it. So I feel like there's definitely space of just like potentially there's like aggro decks that can handle them as well. And that's not really aggro. I mean, Katarina can be aggressive, don't get me wrong, but it's not exactly aggro. I would love to Soul Cleave my Wraith Caller if I can. I would love to do that, if I might. So let's see if we can bank on a Wraith Caller and then slam it. Because if they only attack with the Shaman Wind, I will be fine. And handy dandy. Yeah, it looks like we might be able to do that. They're drawing cards like a motherfucker, which is fine. I do have to hit Allegiance. That is a thing, but hopefully we can do that. Come on, Misty, Mist. We got the Mist. Haven't played against someone good at the deck. Wait, good at the Katarina Yasuo or good at the Orn deck? Yeah, that's fine. I don't give a shit about that. I really do not give a motherfucking shit because we have more plans. Oh, it does. Oh, there's no space though, unfortunately, because it actually will revive. Oh, it needs to be played. We can do this on there then. Let's just get Fearsomes. I'm forgetting how it's not a play effect, it's an allegiance effect, so it does need to read it on the board. The way Jackson controls the board state makes you mad. Oh, it makes you mauled. Not just mad, it makes you mauled. Yeah, I don't think I've seen anyone go super fucking crazy with the deck then, yeah. So they've got to deal with that. They can't just fadoodle about and not pretend it's not happening. They can't do that. So we got 3 Fearsomes and 2-1 just chilling out. They can Shaman Wind, which they probably don't want to do right now. So we're just gonna go with stuff and things, buffing Fearsome. I almost forgot to put the Fearsome into the Hallowed, but we managed to not fuck it up entirely, which is excellent. Yep, there we go. Harrowing, we will have by 10, 5, in a couple of turns, unfortunately. We still have to wait for another 2 attack turns to get this out. But we've got Skitterer, we've got Butler. That's looking pretty good. They're down to 4. They need to do something that isn't just wait around for Yasuo to show up entirely. Jackson is like a mid-range control combo. That is not what I would expect out of it. Yes, yeah, so I must be seeing the wrong people playing it, I guess. Because it hasn't been super annoying. I've definitely seen it more than I expected to see it, but it's not killing me, absolutely. There's a Windswept Hillock. That's fine, because I think I can just kill you before that happens. I'm pretty sure I can just murder you before anything goes on, which I'm going to do. We're going to just try and attack. We're going to try and swing into face, because that seems like the place to go. You need 2 stuns right now. Well, okay, they have a blocker, but they also need more than just that, because they're not going to get attack tokens super easily. That's a flock on the 4-3, okay. So they block a 3-1, but they're still... Oh, they can't block the Fearsome, so they still take 6 here. So they need a stun on one of these guys. They probably do have a stun. They probably do have a stun, but we're just going to go anyway. Because we can. Should have buffed something else. I mean, we're distributing the damage a little bit, but should have buffed something else, actually. Should have buffed something that they had to stun. So they do have that, as expected, down to 1 HP. We don't really have burn. Ooh, you know what might be a good? The thing that might be good is if we had Doom Beast in here. Instead of something else, because now I'm thinking, oh, we are triggering Nightfall enough that it might actually be really helpful to have that. I mean, I'm hoping that we can just get Harrowing and then win, but yeah, that might be a good option for something. I like the level of Butlers, I like the level of other cards, but like maybe we could take out, ooh, hi. Maybe you could take out one of the smaller ephemerals. That is a trickier one, though. Also, Scorpio, I see that you have a Tentacles code. I'm gonna take it in. I actually haven't played with much Alawi this patch at all, even though I know she got stronger. So we'll see how I do with an Alawi in particular. That's like the best build it can be yet, but it works. As long as it works, that's what's important. So if they cast a Yasuo, which they know I can see, we are just blocking mostly. They're gonna start having things that interfere with our board. We've got a Nocturne. We've got other stuff. They are not going for the Yasuo right now. They're going for another stun. Oh, for those, that's totally fine, honestly. -1 this round. They can have another stun. I think I still want to maybe do a Nocturne to have. You turn into a 6-4, right? It will be a 6-4 Nocturne, and then we could potentially do other stuff around that. Okay, yeah, fancy card, fancy boy. Fancy boy does things. Didn't Nightfall it, but that's probably okay. Down on 1 HP. I mean, I can still Harrowing, maybe. Terror is his domain, yeah. And Soulcleave Skitterer. I think we can do that next turn when we have a rally, yeah. I wish I had Soulcleave Harrowing, but we don't, obviously, because that would also just kind of be overkill. Be an unfortunate amount of overkill if we do that. We're gonna have 11 mana next turn. So we got another Hallowed proc, which is actually not the worst thing ever. They're gonna have stuns. They have not cast their boy. They could cast another Windswept Hillock potentially and stun him, but then they don't have another Yasuo. Or they do have another Yasuo, but they wouldn't have the mana to cast him. So what is their play, honestly? Okay. So we've got Arachnoid Horror. I think, yeah, let's just go with that so that they don't have anything to block with. And then if they do have something, we can Arachnoid Horror as probably getting denied instantly. I imagine that's denied. That is indeed deeply fucking denied. Acknowledged. Fucking acknowledged. Did they cast the Yasuo now? Because he's leveled. He's leveled, so they would have other stuff to do. They're not leveling him. They're going with the other one, which is understandable. They have 2 fearsome blockers now because they, for some reason, I guess didn't expect me to have another unit. So they need the Steel Tempest here. They need Steel Tempest, or we can actually pull it out of the bag. Do you have a Steel Tempest, or is this the W? Summon or play effect? Yeah, it's when you play other allies. Or when you summon units, sorry. You don't even have to play them, you can just summon them. That's the Discipline of Force. So they are blocking everything here. They have to block everything here, which at least is something. And then we still got Harrowing. We know that they don't have a Deny anymore. We know they don't have a Deny anymore. Or they might have another one, of course, but right now we can just kind of face tank ya boy. That's annoying, but he's not fucking dead. That's a Risen Miss at burst speed, which I like. I like that a lot. Be the perfect LOR commentator. Thank you, I appreciate it. We're definitely getting better at the hosting and the commentating and the things, all of the things. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Okay, I really could not be arsed to give a shit. I'm gonna Mist Wraith here, and then we're gonna swing potentially with Harrowing next turn, depending on what they do here. They can kill my stuff. We know that they can kill my stuff. This is not news. I think we're gonna try and murder. I think this is a murder, unless they have another stun. So let's go. Also, Sojourner Kai, thank you for the raid. Hi everyone, welcome into the stream. How's it going? Oh, but we knew they had a Steel Tempest because I'm a fucking stupid moron, man. And I completely forgot that they could just do that. Also, they have 2. Oh, they had a second Yasuo in hand, which is just kind of ass. I should have gone with Harrowing. I was a mistake then. I knew that they had a second one, and I was just like eating anyway, and that was a mistake. But thank you for the raid. Hello. You're too used to being a mod? Wait, you had the same thing happen to you earlier? 4 Steel Tempests? Oh god, that kind of sucks though. Why did I do that? They have the attack token. I'm a fucking moron. Oh god. Well, anyway, I'm eating my units. Welcome in. How are the games going? Games are going pretty well. We are trying to get to Diamond with viewer decks, so that's going honestly pretty decently, I would say. They don't have rallies. They might have buffs, so that's okay. They have that. Wonderful. Do you have 2 of those? Or does it stop there? Because you need Twin Disciplines, which has been used, and they need Might, which has been used, or they have 2 of those, and they do have another Discipline of Force, so I threw with the lack of a Harrowing turn. Let's give him a GG. You received none back, unfortunately. Immediately wanted to type shout out. Yeah, you're definitely way too used to being a mod then. Way too used to the mod life. Alright, one more attempt. I should have been less afraid of Deny, and I also should have recognized that they had a Steel Tempest, and I don't know why I didn't put those together. But Sojourner Kai, how was your stream? Thank you for sending folks over here. Yeah, what do you got? Elusives. Oh, somebody hasn't stopped the elusive spam. Okay, I love it. We're looking at Teemo, and we gotta appreciate the Teemo for sure. Played one game out of every deck in your library today on ranked. Nice. Wait, what's in your library? Yeah, what were your top picks out of your library experience? Yeah, Boisterous Host into potentially Mist Wraith Stygian on our next attack, I think. All right, let's go. They have Teemo most likely. Come on, Fearsomes. Let's go to town. Hopefully we can be bigger than their elusives for a hot minute. We definitely just should have a lot of damage for that to actually be the case. There's a Nocturne. Not so bad. There's a bird. Also fine. I think I still want to go with Mist Wraith Stygian play, is pretty sure. Or an Alawi, KLZ, and Heimer Jace. Oh, I tried KLZ the other day, actually. That one was kind of fun. I switched to your retrospective. It's called You Apparently Modded for 45 channels. I can barely keep 45 people, like, organized in my brain. How the fuck are you doing that? That's too many things, Scorpy. Okay, we're gonna also do this, and then we're gonna attack them with a whole bunch of shit and stuff. Okay. We don't have Hallowed, right? No, but we have Puff Caps. We have the joys of Puff Caps for sure, but no Hallowed. Wonder if your Ornolawi is similar. Yeah, we do have an Ornolawi that we're about to try. So that'll be fun. Okay, Mist Ray things in a second, but then we hope that those can't get too big. They are buffing Teemo here, so as long as I can stay above that, we're fine. There's a Sparkle Fly, my nemesis slash friend. We missed the legions because we're dumb and bad at the game. Skill diff. Fucking skill diff. It's a shield vault. I don't give a fuck. I don't really give that much of a fuck, especially because we do have the Nocturnes. We will give something vulnerable. We'll probably go take Teemo or Sparklefly, honestly, because we have 2 Nocturnes, and Sparklefly is just a bitch. We have to try and survive the Puffcast regardless. 2 Conoxus cards in deck. I know! I know, there's not that many of them. We only have 2 Fearsomes here. I think I have to go Nocturne. I didn't Nightfall him because I'm a stupid person and I should have done the Precious Pet first. We could drain Teemo, but that was very stupid on the Nocturne. We are not hypothetically dying to that. I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna get a thing, and then we're gonna cast our 1-drop that I should have done first. Woo! That's a Cloven Way. Actually, Cloven Way's pretty good if we get an opportunity to cast it. We might not, though. What's our Hallowed? 1? Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with damage anyway. Because the thing can only heal a certain amount at the moment. It's a bit surprising you haven't added any more Allegiance cards. I guess I kind of built Allegiance into stream, a bit more payout for Mono Region decks would be cool. It would make some Mono Region decks incredibly annoying, but I kind of agree, actually. It would be kind of nice to have. Yeah, so they're doing that. They don't, I think, kill me, especially with Teemo being dead. They come close, though, because it's 10, so they go down to 3, unless they give me an opportunity to Cloven, which they might, depending on what they do. They are going with Battle Bonds, unfortunately, so that's just lethal, because I can't stop the stun. Alright, the Fearsome deck, not as much luck, unfortunately. Also, thank you for the follow, Sajunikai, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's annoying. This deck needs a power boost somewhere. I think we're missing enough, like, impact to really punch through with these units. Maybe drop a host or 2. I mean, yeah, running into Precious Pet there was just kind of fucking annoying. Might drop a Mist. I am gonna put in Doom Beast, and I think there's a way that Nightfall... I think there's a universe in which Nightfall is actually more helpful in general. Obviously, the fucking Nocturne doesn't need Nightfall only anymore. It's not actually that great. I think this is fine. Is there a Noxus Burn that you could put in? You could actually potentially switch this around, take out some Harrowings, and put in things like Decimate, so that they are required to be afraid of your units a little bit more. I think Doombeast would definitely have helped in a couple of matches. But that was 3 attempts, so I'm gonna leave it there. It was close. It was close a lot of times. That one match where he ended up on 1 HP, I think would have been the game. But it's just, it really needs just slightly more damage somewhere. Okay, moving on though. Viewer, we got Scorpy, Decimate, why not Fervor? Let's see. Fervor, yeah, Fervor has a lower cost, to be fair. It would guarantee Hallowed Deaths. I was mostly just saying Decimate because it's a damage spell. And you don't then have to worry about, are you top decking a unit? It's just, hey, do I have Decimate? Yes or no? Because then you have Decimate, you'd have Doom Beast. You could put in, if you're gonna have Noxus, you could potentially drop the Mist Wraith Allegiance and go for like Saboteur. But then, yeah, it's just kind of transforming into a aggro Nocturne Callista deck, which doesn't seem like exactly the original theme of the deck. It definitely seemed a bit more, hey, I have Fearsome and I'm going to swing with them. Okay, this is Tentacle Orn. So, gotta get in your daily tentacle ore. Am I right? Am I right, chat? Okay, we're looking at Watchful Idol, Weapon Specialist Apprentice, Eye of God, Favorite Artisan, Piltover Castaway, Tentacle Smash, Sees Voice, Combat Cook, Alawi, Brewer, Lookout, Eye of Nakaboros, Gift of the Hearthblood Mender, Riptide Sermon, Orn, and one biggest, dickest Nakaboros. Okay, this makes sense. I forge, and then I make tentacle, and then I put things on the tentacle. And then hopefully it just gently pokes my opponent until they go away from me and leave me alone. Okay, I'm ready. What time is it? It's already been an hour? Jesus Christ. How has it already been an hour? Yesterday I was like, this stream is gonna be a long stream. It's gonna feel like it's long even though it's not. Today we're just blasting through everything. Fantastic. That's unfortunate because of course I top decked the one big game ender card. Of course I top decked that. Let's just do this, I think. Don't have anything. I can poke him with the damage. Unfortunately, I can't really poke him with the damage. Okay, Trundle, is this Trundle Timelines? 133,000 mastery with the Trundle is terrifying, and I don't like it. What the fuck? Okay, oh yeah, focus. I completely forgot that this was a focus speed spell. I was like, it's burst, right? Focus, Eye of Nagakaboros. Huh. That's an interesting one, I guess. We could trigger a spawn. I could also just kind of wait for the next turn to spawn. And then also cast Watchful Idol. And then have a Lowy on the following turn. Because that trades with the 3-3. Do I want to trade with the 3-3? We get Tentacle as bonus. We can then make it a 3-3 Tentacle next turn. On top of Idol, which I think might actually be worth. I know it's weird, but it might be worth. Just to get that stacking. Unless they have Troll Chant here. Oh, they have Brittle Steel. Okay, that's fair. Should have just not attacked then. I'm not worried about the 3-3, honestly, because it's like the least of my problems, but losing the Sea's Voice with no trade is definitely not what I intended. There's an Avaros and Outriders, don't give a fuck. Hearthblood, Watchful Idol, let's just slam an Idol. So you'll be a 4-4, we block, or we can just let that through, honestly. We're blocking that with a 1-2, obviously. Let's not take that much damage, thank you very much. Okay. So we have Tentacle getting larger. We also have a Lowy now. Let's do a Idol into a Lowy. Spawn 1, makes it a 5-5. That's a Trundle as a 4-6. Avarosa triggered Allegiance. Oh, I didn't even notice, yeah. I mean, we should have an attack here, right? Because we have a 4-4. And we have a 7-6, a 5-5 and a 7-6. So Trundle will trade if they choose to block with that. But we've also got the big Alawi now, which just straight up has Overwhelm, which is nice. Okay, that works for me. They don't have the Ice Pillar yet because they have been slow on the ramp. They don't actually have ramp, really. So there's all that happening. We got a 7-3. We got a Tentacle Smooshy. I could Tentacle Smooshy the Trundle. The technical term, by the way, Technical Smooshy. There's a Revna. Oh, they gave Revna the buff and the Overwhelm. That's slightly terrifying. Not gonna lie, that's slightly terrifying. I don't love it, but I can get a leveled Alawi in the meantime, so I think we might be okay. Yeah, killing the Revna doesn't do anything now, and this is a safe to kind of just go over the Trundle here. So smack and level, and then we go, and then they have Frostbite, and then we die to whatever the Revna has happened. Also, they didn't predict, so that means that they locked into the Avarosan Revna combo, which just feels wrong somewhere. I'm just genuinely upset by that, to be honest with you. Okay, so I'm gonna open attack here, I think. Yeah, we're just gonna open attack and hope that that's enough. And if it's not enough, I can heal my Nexus by a whole bunch. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. So have Harsh Winds and get it over with. I think, yeah, let's just Harsh Wind it out. Everybody knows everyone loves a good Harsh Winds. Yay! I mean, we don't actually eat a Harsh Winds because apparently they don't have it, which is exciting for me personally. I'll fucking take it. I was expecting to die there, but to die on the next turn, but looks like we might not actually do that. We can pop a Hearthblood Mender, I think, and then hold Tentacle Smash open for whatever they decide to cast next. Our units are just big now, so that's good and exciting. I like it when my units are big. I'm gonna Forge on this and heal the other thing. Just go outside the house for Harsh Winds. Oh my god, I could actually buff Tentacle, but let's buff or not Tentacle, buff the Idol, but I think let's just do that. I'm gonna hold this for whatever they cast next turn that might be terrifying, because right now we're chilling. Heal Idol. I was debating healing Idol. I was debating it. They probably should have done it. We have Nagakaboros. That's fine. I don't give a shit. I give a shit about what you're casting next. That is a +12/+12 Revna stat. That is what I'm afraid of right now. That is what fills me with fear. That's totally fine. Yeah. We should just probably try to avoid taking too much damage here. We can big Nagakaboros and then Tentacle Smash still. So let's try that. I almost never see this get cast, so here we go. We do have the Tantrum now, which is exciting. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Buried in Ice is annoying as fuck. Spawn 2. Okay, we can't do that. Damn it. There's Combat Cook. We can heal again. So rude. Incredibly rude indeed. Let's do this. We also, I mean, we get all of our shit back on the next turn, so they have to hit that stairs here and destroy landmarks. Or they're just weird, I guess. They can still have it that stairs, to be fair. So I'm not safe, for sure. But I think I am just gonna Combat Cook and go around them, potentially. If I can go around, we shall go around. Because now you have decisions to make, and we're sitting here looking at your board going, hi! Hi. Okay, there's the At That Stairs coming down as an 8 cost. At That Stairs into Eldred. Into the Arsenal. Okay, so those all go away as expected. I can't attack in because it has 10 now. Spawn 2 and then hit something. I could get rid of Revna. I could get rid of the 4/4, which is enough, right? Because they don't have a freeze anymore. Oh, actually, if I just do this, we can win because we can go around them and they have no cards remaining. Yeah, we do. We just win. I think we just win here. Because they can't stop me from that, and then we smack it, and then we attack in for face, and then we have defeated them despite all of their Revna bullshit. Despite all of the Revna bullshit, we're fine! Easy clap. Not an anxiety-inducing clap at all. We're fine. We're totally fine. Okie dokie. Boomer Lookout, thank you for existing. So glad I kept that other Tentacle Smash in hand. You know what? I have slyly come around to the Alawi, not gonna lie. Let's do it again. Let's do that again. We also don't have any more submissions at the moment, so if we're gonna do a viewer dice, we're gonna do it this way. Oh boy! Let's go. Let's do it. I'm gonna eat more of my snack. I have made a bowl of just like cheese and lunch meat for myself. So if you're like, what the fuck is that shit? It's cheese. It's white cheddar cheese specifically, because that's my favorite. I really eat too much of it. I'm also slightly lactose intolerant, so should I be eating as much as I do? No! Do I do it anyway? Fuck yeah, I do! Well, they're gonna have Zed, they're gonna have Kale. I think we might be in trouble. We might be in trouble. Why do I have 3 combat cooks?
Give me a sweet bun. Heightens the senses.
Why do I have 3 combat cooks? I have questions. I would like them answered, goddammit. You are guaranteed to climb to platform 0, so you would rather not send it? I don't believe that. You never know what I can do. But it's up to you if you want to send it in, of course. Yeah, so this all kind of sucks. I have another fucking weaponsmith apprentice, goddammit. Let's do this. Shepherd's Authority and Sandsworn, I guess.
Hey, I've done more with less.
So we can buff that. So we have a nice 5-3. We're probably going to take 3 damage. We're going to use the 1-2 as a blocker, if that is the case. White Cheddar is worth every punishment. I'm glad you agree. I'm glad you agree. Debating removing Castaway. I actually kind of like Castaway, personally speaking. I might, let's see, they have 6 mana. We have a 2/6. This would start giving us spawn when we have 2 Alaois. Your spell is a Tentacle Smash. I don't hate the Alaoi even though we have 3 cooks just kind of chilling in the background. The Fearsome also will get to resolve. No, it won't. No, it will not get to resolve at all. Let's go with a 3/6. Unfortunately, this dies with the 3/1 and also the Solari. If there was 1 Fearsome, I was going to be way more willing to do it. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Tentacle Smash. If they cast a Zed or something, I think we smash that. If we can. There's a Keeper of Masks the next round start. It also drawing a card. Keeper is an interesting one for sure. Okay, so they're doing something, but we still have this if they cast a big... If they cast a Zed, if they cast a Kale, we are kind of fucked, unfortunately. Spawn... Eye of God. I almost said Spawn of God. Eye of God is pretty decent. I'm actually going to use the Alawi here, as much as I don't want to do that.
Get shipwrecked.
That seems kind of okay. We're getting rid of all of their fearsome, like permanently fearsome stuff. His Inspiring Mentor procs have triggered, and all of that shenanigans. I'd like to weaponsmith into a combat cook into just casting Eye of God on probably like Alawi or the Tentacle here. Which might be feasible with their mana. They don't have Kale yet, which I'm actually slightly surprised they don't have a Kale. Definitely Cook, it might give us tough. I think so as well. They're just casting, they're just kind of going wide. There's this Rake. Let's go with a Spell Mana Refill. I don't hate that actually. It's also just a 6/5 now, casually speaking. I'm gonna put this on, let's put this on a Tentacle maybe. It's Gruyere cheese, not sure how common it is outside of Europe. We do have it here, but it's definitely in like the fancier cheese section in the grocery stores and that kind of shit. Yeah, so then we go, and then we get a 4/4 and a 7/4, and then this might as well go as well, because it's, I mean, we're just kind of trying to do stuff, I think. Boop, yes, good, 6/3, might die, that's okay. Currently, we want the Tentacle to hit. That's not lethal, but we have another Alawi, so I'm not super sad about it. I'm not hyper sad. I am not having an absolute tragedy over it. I would love it to level, though. That's the Liminal Guardian? What a time to be alive! Liminal Guardian going in! Okay, they're finally learning. They're finally reblocking. Couldn't remember the term. You're a foodie, you've never heard of it? I've heard of it, but I also work at a cheese company, to be fair, so like I think it would make more sense that I would have heard of it because of that. Okay, yeah, everybody gets the thingies. Alawi's technically leveled somewhere in the back, but we need to, unfortunately, it was just that one. They have a Kale, we're slightly fucked. So I'm gonna combat cook again. Let's take Pot of Pain. We actually don't have the Tentacle Smash anymore because of how the Alawi works out. So that's kind of scary, honestly, if they have Kale. Because then it will be buffed to everything. Watchful Idol is not what we need, and there's the Kale. So we just need to fucking block everything possible. So it's learned is just next to you. I mean, that's kind of nice, right? having the origin country just like be a neighbor. Yeah, that's 13, so I can't actually let that resolve or let that attack in. What else is killing us? A whole bunch of things are killing us, obviously. 5 and 3. So we keep 2 units this way. Is there any more? Can I keep any more units? Like if I do that, we go down to 1, but they're probably gonna have some kind of buff, so I prefer to not do that actually and just block this way. Can I sack Tentacle? I can actually probably sack Tentacle a little bit more and do something like this. Down to 4, hold, or not sacking Tentacle, holding Tentacle so that we're not sacking it. Casting Watchful Idol, having Allowing next turn. I think that's the play. Potentially. I could also be wrong. We're holding on to Impact, we're dropping that, we're losing a dude, the Kale levels, which is terrifying as fuck. We have Watchful Idol, I keep just saying what I have, in the hopes that maybe it will help me here. Okay, so there's the buff, there's the Kale. I need to win this turn! I need to win this turn! Okay, yeah, I mean, I just literally cannot let that happen. Literally cannot let that do stuff for a long period of time. I would love to allow it, but they have Ionia, so I think I might cast away first, just to try and get them to do something. Let's go with a Fisher Whacko. Because that's at least a little bit of damage through that, potentially. Probably not. We can do... that's not much mana. I mean, we have to risk the Alawi, so we're just going to do it. That's the Zolani, the Bloodweaver. That's that's astronomically bad. That's just astronomically bad, and I do have regrets. Oh, man, that sucks. Let's just put the biggest thing on Alawi, I guess, and then hope that it will do something. What is our stat line looking at again, right? So if we do this and we do that, that's an 8-5 and a 15-10. But it also has to hit both times, unfortunately. Yeah, that's kind of the biggest we can get, isn't it? +2, +3. I guess I could technically put this on the Piltovan Castaway, but it doesn't really matter. So let's just attack like this, and then die to Kale. I'm ready to die to Kale! Okay. I mean, to be fair, it's still a 14-9. So even the Zolani Bloodweaver might die to it. And they do have to respawn. Oh, but things are dying, so they can't actually block. They can't actually just block with Zolani and win. That sucks. Yeah, it doesn't trade anymore because we were killing too many things for it. Yeah, we're killing too many things for it, unfortunately. Okay, that's understandable. Ha! Ha! They didn't have that. They hadn't had Zolani if I'd actually gone. Would they have actually changed their play if I had cast the Alawi first? Potentially not, so we would have been in the same scenario regardless. I have all these equipments and I have only one card. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Never mind. I take everything positive that I said about Alawi back. I hate her and she's horrible. I hate her and she's horrible. Tentacle and Alawi need to go first. Oh, for the attack. You're right. I just also never really learned fully how to get the ordering of the Alawi done. Because I think it's just a general dislike of how the stacking works, and I just, whenever there's a champion that needs to be put on the right side of something, or the left side of something, I'm just like, why the fuck does it matter? Because it doesn't in literally every single other fucking goddamn card game. It doesn't matter where you put your thing, it just resolves. Damage just fucking resolves. But no! Not on this one, because it's weird. You'd think I would have figured that out by now, but absolutely not. Also, where the fuck is Ornn in all of this? I have an Ornn! Where's my Ornn? Can I have an Ornn? Thank you! Not now, though! God damn it. God fucking damn it, not now. Yeah, here we go. Tentacle time. So we have Pep Sermon in hand, which is kind of annoying. Nagaboros is here. Let's do Favorite Artisan. I'm just gonna hold on to that real quick and just not do anything about it. What do you mean not now? Because he's 7 mana. I'm picky. I want him later. Okay, favorite artisan can certainly go. Yep. Don't know what you're waiting for. You've got mana, that's fine. We don't have Nagagaboro stacked here, which should also be fine. Let's go with Weaponsmiths, probably into Nagagaboros on open next turn. There's another Watchful fucking Idol, that's okay. Let's do this. We really want Eye of God here instead. Yeah, my top decks are also not great, because we wanted Eye of God, we want Alawi, and we have instead a bunch of things that I would rather be casting in like 3 turns. And don't ask for him at the start of the game. You expect me to be fucking reasonable about this? Absolutely not! Absolutely not! Ooh, that's 5. Unfortunate. Deal 1 to the next. I think I'm just gonna do this. There's a combat cook that's with Castaway. Let's do an attack. They might have an Akagaboros themselves, which should suck actually. Should have forged this to get the additional +1/+1 on it. Because then if they cast Eye of Nagagaboros, we would have been able to evenly trade. Oh, it's just a Discipline of Fortitude, so the tentacles like run into each other. That's actually fine. Okay, they didn't have Eyeball, which was kind of the biggest fear. I guess we can forge on it or something. There's a spawn 4, so it's an 8/5 or 8/6, sorry. And then we're gonna get, I think we're just gonna do this here because we don't have the second idol. It's close to not being able to trade. Reptile Servant is available. Focus, not burst. They couldn't if they wanted to. I'm still thinking of it as a burst speed spell. I need to get it out of my brain that it's no longer a burst. Yeah, Eye of God at some point would be nice. That's gonna get another ping. Yeah, it's gonna become a 10/8. So with Eye of God spawn 2, we should be able to trade into the next turn, assuming nothing dramatic happens here. We can also just Buru Lookout, to be fair, which might be also pretty good. Because then I'll have mana to Eye of God on before the open, but I'd like to open attack. I think I'd potentially more like to open attack. Or they do that. So let's just trade. Let's just keep that shit trading. That bumps into something, but we can still stay above it with Eye of God. That shouldn't attack. I'm surprised it's a net 0. Don't attack with that. I'm confused as to why you would consider it. Oh, okay, so we got Eye of God. We also have this. Let's got Eye of God first. So you're an 11 something or 12/8 now, right? Because we have the Weaponsmith's Apprentice still on board. We can make it even larger Overwhelm with the Sea's Voice. That's very unfortunate. We can still recast the spawn on something else, but it's just significantly worse. We have the Tentacle in hand. I think we just want to stack it back up. Still got blockers. If they have Alawi, we're fucking dead. Which just doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel great. Yeah, never mind. I'm remembering why I don't like Alawi. I am rapidly remembering why I never played her when Bard Alawi was a thing. Oh boy, get me out of here. I mean, I can technically Orn at some point. That recall card was really good though. It seems to be good against the Alawi decks and the Orn decks. So maybe I should just play fucking the Ionia something. Not the KLZ, just Ionia something. This is an Alawi problem? Yeah, because you're not going to run tentacles in anything except Alawi. At least most people don't. I'm definitely blaming Alawi for all of this. That's the 17. I mean, they don't have the Overwhelm now, it would seem. So what's biggest target here? I could deal 1 to their Nexus, which feels kind of lame. We could cast Eye of God on something and then duplicate it with the Orn, which I don't hate as well. Think I'm just gonna put this on the 3/3 and then try and duplicate with Orn. potentially. And then attack with him, but that, I mean, that's the 17-15 is still an issue. Sermon kills the 5-drop. I mean, the 5-drop's kind of irrelevant, right? Like, that doesn't matter. I'm worried about that. We have things to trade into the 4-3 that doesn't, I think that's kind of irrelevant here, because I need them to either, we need a way to either get rid of that, which I don't think we can anymore, or we need to be able to go around them immediately. Tentacle Smash is annoying, but we still have Monitor Recast. So I don't know why they are not pushing Overwhelm. That seems weird to me. Oh, but I don't get the Recast. We'll get the Recast next turn then at least. We have space to do Castaway, as well as the mana now. Let's do Combat Reel. Recast Eye of God on open. Try and cast Ornn again. We need to compete with that, and I don't think we can. So they have 8. There's our Nakagaboro's Tantrum. That's really tempting, but they're gonna have another Tentacle Smash, so I think I'm just gonna fucking ignore it, to be honest with you. We can also Eye of God on something else so that we don't have to put the tentacle in the way, which is my original plan anyway. So let's go with Ornn here, duplicate that. Something trades into the 1914, which is just a stat line that I had to say. If they have Nakagaboros, I will be upset, but also impressed, because I still have yet to be able to cast this effectively. Give me Ornn. Why are they being so goddamn slow? You have 8 mana, chop chop, let's go. Duplicates the strongest. Oh. Wait, what?
Ah, a beautiful day for sailing.
That seems stupid. That seems, what the fuck? Why did they change that? That doesn't make sense to me. Never mind, I hate it. I hate Ornn. It will copy what's on the Castaway. Why did they do that? That doesn't make sense. At least to me, that doesn't make sense. That just seems weird. Anyway, we're trying to trade with their C's voice, because they killed ours at the moment. We'll get mana refill. Again, if they have Overwhelm, we're dead. If they don't, we can just keep on attacking. So I think the 4-3 and the 4-2 can go. The 2-3... I mean, we could go with everything, technically. Because again, if they have Overwhelm, we're just kind of fucked. So I think I'm just gonna go with everything.
Not my first gunfight.
Yep.
Will you
Yep.
think?
Yep. Doesn't really matter. Tentacle pulls Tentacle. Or they have a Lowy and we die. So that's fun and exciting. Do we want to make Tentacle bigger? Doesn't matter. Sure. So that's a little more damage if it runs into the other one. Probably not gonna matter. They still have Smash mana. There's another Ornn. Hearthblood Mender forges. So we'd crawl up to 9 power. That's... I have Nakagaboros again. They're looking for a Lowy. I might Nakagaboros here if they don't have a Lowy, because they'll just kill this and then we can maybe get some kind of engine going. Not really. We do have a chance to then forge the Eye of God if I get Nakagaboros Eye of God out. Ornn into Bellow might do it. Maybe? I'm tempted to just play this. Okay, Overwhelm is here. We're almost dead. Almost dead. Not fully dead, but almost dead. I'm so tempted to do this, but I think it's actually wrong. Yeah, I think Ornn is still the call. We don't have Bellows Breath just because we don't have 5 mana this turn either. But we want to be able to kill that, hypothetically. Oh, they can also just still have a Lowy. They can also just still have a Lowy. They have the mana for it, so they probably do, in fact, have that. So I'm gonna just fadoodle about and cast... You know what, fuck it. We're gonna cast the big thing. I am more interested in the big thing than I am interested in playing around Big Tentacle Lady, so let's just hope they don't have Big Tentacle Lady. They do not have Big Tentacle Lady, which is exciting. That is very exciting. They pull the 10-9. We block the 21-6 with a 2-3 unit. and we might live through that at 1 HP, which is actually fine. They're healing, which is also fine. It's not lethal, and if it's not lethal, I'm doing it! Okay, they don't have pings either. So they're at full HP. Our Ornn is leveled, which is great. I should have cast this and I didn't. Ooh, but we do get that now. 4 Nagakaboros tentacles. Let's do that. Oh my god, we got the tentacle finally! We got the fucking tentacle! Let's go! Let's go! Let's do it! They misplayed that fucking vulnerable, and now it's 53 damage. Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go! If you have a ping, I'm gonna be so sad, but you fucking don't. Get fucked! Oh my god, get fucked! Amazing. Absolutely incredible. I've never actually done that before. I've literally never done that before. So that's kind of great. I'm also not doing that again though, because Alawi for some reason pisses me off. Don't tell me to fucking watch my fucking language. You know what this stream is by now. We're not, I have no interest in language monitoring. Cunt fuck, bitch shit. Okay. Anyway, moving on. What do I want to do? We're not, I don't think I'll do the fearsome again. We've got the Alawi down. I was not gonna build anything. Well, I wasn't gonna build anything, but I could always just do the Bard Kale again. But I was gonna do it with your decks only. You have to get breakfast at 4 p.m. I hope you have a good breakfast. Definitely catching you at a different time of day this time. Appreciate you stopping in, even though we're at a different time of day. I really don't want to do the Zed Kale, mostly because people look like they're doing a lot of Zed Kale, and I'm not fucking interested. Not fucking interested. And Bard is better. I know he's not technically better than Zed. I almost said Bread, which is just a combination of Zed and Bard. I'm better than the Bread decks. Okay, that's just Nora Vigar, which sucks. Okay. Alright. That's 2 bards. There's too many bards! First meal of the day, I've had is 4 p.m. It's at 4 p.m. I kind of operate... So I used to operate on that logic. I used to operate on the opposite logic of it. Depending on what time of day it was, that determined what meal I was eating. It has now transformed slightly into the opposite. They might have quietus. I'm not letting you get that. I'm not letting you get that fucking portal. No way. It's a bad habit. It's kind of fun though. I'm just trying to remind myself to eat when I'm hungry, because I'm real bad at that, not gonna lie. Eating when I'm hungry is just like, sometimes just doesn't happen for no reason. Why is breakfast so late? Why not eat breakfast at 4 p.m.? That's a 4-4, which is kind of interesting. I am gonna block that. I still don't want the Nora doing stuff. Nora doing stuff is still pretty unfortunate. Let's do that. I can Sunburst down the Nora. I should have just cast a Bard, actually, in that scenario, and I didn't. Should have just cast the Bard instead of the 3-3. I mean, it's still a 3-3, so it's not horrendous, but it is kind of unfortunate. Okay, that's a fucking Petrosite Charger, of all things. Let's do this, and let's do... Ooh, do you want the Kale out now for the buffs? Let's do this. We could also cast Mahira. Start getting those buffs down. I think I want the Bard though, just because I feel like the Bard is a little bit safer at this point. Also, Scorpy, thank you for the deck code. Like I'm hungry, but food is hard. It's only half of the day and you haven't eaten. Like, oops. All right, goodbye, Tatsigi. All right, that's fine. Let's do this. We're still attacking with a buffed unit, so we trade into a 0-4. Not the best feeling situation, but okay. Let's pass here. Let's go with... What are we getting chimed here? Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. That's a darkness generator thingy. What's it? Not nonsense. Okay. No interest. Let's do this. They can very easily kill it, but let's just taunt them with it, see if they do anything about it. They are doing something about it. They are pokey sticking it. Okay, that's fair enough. Here we go. Bookie. Yeah, that Daybreak cast was wrong before. For sure. That's a chill and ally to draw. How many portals are you looking at? Absolutely none. So you're just trying to find stuff, which is interesting. Oh, but Arena Bookie also has an effect. Also has an effect, to be fair. And they don't want that happening, which is understandable. What are we at now? 15 chimes. We could double. We could also cast a Kale. We can also hold Sunburst open. What do we want to do? I could also attack to give that darkness a buff, which we're gonna have to look at regardless. So trading with Minimorph, dealing 2 damage here. Let's do... Oh, they are still offering a pass. I'm gonna rip this. So 32 chimes are in there. We're gonna be hopefully bigger than whatever their darkness can target, I think. Yeah, I was looking at the Bookie effect. I wish they had capped it, you know? I wish they'd fucking capped it. They can kill something here, so the Vigar is going. We're gonna just have big units, though, which is very nice. Kale is getting there, Bard is getting there. That's unfortunately just kind of chugging along. Let's also, let's just kill this now while we can. Let's just kill that Vigar. 1 Vigar down. We have another Sunburst in deck. There's a chance we can find 2 of them. They've used their attack token. Let's go with Bard, I think. Just need 1 Kale proc here. And it should be okay. 4 and 2 is... No, not Expanse, because I don't have the 2 mana equipped yet. Okay, I mean, at least it's Bard, not a Kale. That's some new Travelers. Oh, we might be dumping Kale, though! Damn it. God damn it. I mean, we can at least equip, so that's not the end of the universe. Here we go. Bard is buffed. Let's see what we can do. We definitely have an open attack. Empowered is just kind of irrelevant right now, so let's go with like this. 6-8, gotta deal with it. We're gonna get portals, you're gonna have things, so on and so forth. Lifesteal is fine. If they kill the 3-1, we let them do that because we get Harazi as a result. Yeah, we just get Harazi. Which, you know what? I'll fucking accept. Get Harazi, wait for them to do stuff. Silted Rowmaker is fine. So 2 mana darkness. I think 5 damage now. There's a fucking toad. Gotta love the fucking toad. Let's deal 2 and let's do a stun. Let's get that shit out of the way. I don't care what we're stunning here. So they lose a Nora. Let's do Divine Clerk. We can hopefully just give that spell shield. Okay, yep, that resolves. So 5 to an enemy equal ping off of hopefully all of our stuff here. Let's give that spell shield. Kale is popping in to say hello. Okay, so they only delete Meduli here. There's a Junk Construct. That's fair and fine. There's a Twilight Protector that does really nothing, unfortunately. So let's just go with this. It's 2/7/7, so the Ada can block and something else. Okay, let's go. Healing the full. Doesn't really matter still. We need to stay above Vigar, and unfortunately our hand is just kind of ass at this point. I can make this a 4/4. For all of that, doesn't matter. They've killed 1 champ each, and there's the Vigar again, so unfortunately we have just kind of lost this. I hate Vigar. Why didn't they level the Vigar? Wait, why didn't they level Vigar? I'm so confused. Wait, I'm confused. Why didn't you level him? Why didn't you level him? You're gonna have to level him at some point. There we go. Slow ass hoes. Darkness players are always so fucking slow. Just cast your darkness, god damn it! Go faster! Alright, here we go. Vigar, yada yada yada. When will the Vigars die? When will Vigar leave the meta? When will the Vigar... I know that we lose this! They're all slow. I don't understand why. Why are they so... Why didn't they open attack? Why? Why are you like this? Why are literally every single goddamn piece of shit darkness players like this? Why do they all do this? Why can't they just hit me? Yes, thank you. You could have done that a turn ago. You know this. Why are you so slow? You know this. You know how this shit works. Go faster, goddamn. Go faster, goddamn. Yes. We have to watch this happen. Okay, we tossed to go hard. It doesn't matter. Yes, thank you. All right, gotta wait from our darknesses. This is fine. This is fine. I don't give a shit. Cancer players are always slow. All my hate darkness. I really despise it. I really fucking despise it. It's so annoying. Like, I hated Decimate for a long time because I just didn't like the fact that you could do slow damage to, like, that much slow damage to Nexus. And then they released Darkness, and I basically just blew my top. I was just like, why? This playstyle is so slow and so incredibly annoying that I hate it. It's just so slow, and every single player is just so incredibly slow. Like, yeah, exactly. If people also make a lot of misplays with Darkness, and I don't understand why. Like, literally just make your plays clean and fast, and I will not have an issue. Just play clean and fast. And the Darkness players, I'm going to shit on them some more. They never play clean and fast, and it's so irritating. The Jhin players play clean and fast. The Trundle players play clean and fast. The Canetrox players would sometimes misplay, and to be fair, their deck is so OP. That deck was so OP that it didn't really matter if you misplayed. But there were a lot of like really fucking efficient Canetrox players as well. Darkness players are never efficient, and I don't understand why. Like, what is holding you up there, buddy? Literally nothing should be getting in your way. Just use your brain for 2 seconds. Oh my god, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not gonna complain about this anymore. If you had to play, what would you prefer to play against, Darkness or Viego? Oh, fucking Viego, because Shadow Wilds is interesting. Shadow Wilds is interesting when it's not Vigar, personally speaking. Viego's annoying, but his win con is very fucking obvious. And it's just like, well, either you kill Viego or you don't, and like, him stealing my stuff feels like understandably thematic. The Vigars just don't feel, they just don't feel justified to me. They just really don't. I'm sorry, but they don't. Anyway, that's a lot of faith things happening. That's fine, we're going with an attack.
Oh, you're in for it.
You really want to kill Sparring Student? I guess if you have Zalani in hand, that's fair and understandable. Can't help not playing fast. Here's the thing. I shit on people not playing quickly because I'm a very impatient player. I understand thinking about your decisions, you know? Fundamentally, I understand if you want to play slower than somebody else. It's just when they just misplay and also go slow, it's just like, do something else. Do something that demands more of a challenge for you personally. Because you obviously need more of a fucking goddamn challenge if you're doing it that badly. Okay, we'll just block with the goat. Play fast 24/7, never stop. Never stop indeed. Playing slow is for people who don't want to go next fast enough. Alright, we got a bard. Does this help me? I'd like to think it helps me. There's a gift giver. Yeah, I'm actually gonna heal this, and then we're gonna go with a nice attack. If they trade into the 2/3, that's fine. We're getting some extra chimes. We have a second bard ready. Playing fast throws opponents off too, so you speed play all the time. It does. If someone else sees that you're super confident in the plays you're making, sometimes they do get confused and they're like, oh god, and they panic. I love it when my opponent panics because I'm going really fast. I love it. It's very mean of me, but I love it a lot. Okie dokie. I'm gonna deal 2 and stun that motherfucker because we don't want to have to think about that. We're just not gonna even deal with it. We're gonna shut that combo down. Okie dokie. Yep, that still gets buffs, unfortunately, but they don't have any mana here, so let's just trade into some stuff and some things. We have Mahira later, which kind of sucks, because I would like Mahira now, but I don't think we can actually take too much damage. We might have been able to go down to 15, that was probably a mistake. There is the downside, if you play too fast, sometimes you miss your own stuff that you needed to do. So there's 6. We had a Twilight Protector. I think let's do Bard. That's a 3/4. We can cast 2 gems on it and have a fun time. Yeah. Still missing Mahira's, but I don't hate this line. Let's go 5/6 into an attack. There's no way it trades with Kale here, so it probably, yeah, it just bumps into something else, which is okay. Wish I had a timer like in chess. You do get a timer, but only in best of 3. Yeah, it's a best of 3 only timer. But it will give you overtime and all of the usual stuff. So you draw a card. You don't really have interactions with Bard here, so let's just cast this then. Get some big fat boofs. And there's another Solari Soldier, which is going to get +1 because of the Keeper, which is fine. Kale is going to level. I do have another one of these things. There's a Zolani. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's deal 2 and let's stun the shit out of that, because that is not attacking. I disallow that from attacking. Thank you very much. I don't want to see it. Because that would be lethal. Not lethal at the moment, which is exciting. And we block the Kale, obviously. She's not actually leveled here, right? Is she? That's a 10. That's actually 10, so it's not actually leveling here either. So I put it in ranked then? Put it in ranked indeed. Okay, so Kale is gonna kick my shit in because I only have so many things. I only have so many things here. Can Mahira win me the game depending on how I play it? No, not quite. Unless I get really, really, really lucky with the Bard's Traveler's Call, which, like, I mean, it's a thing. So this is 5 and 3, so 8. We have 10 total. 8, 9, or yeah, 8, 9. I think I might just hold open the, I might try and hold open a gem and a gem and a, I mean, the problem is we need that elusive to actually be able to hit face. Drop Mahira and gem. I can also do this, which gets me an Esmus, and literally that's it. Oh my god! Oh, I was hoping that would actually fucking do something. Bard, you've betrayed me. Bard, you absolute whore bitch, you have betrayed me. Damn it, Bard! Bard, I had faith in you! Bard! Bard! Bard, why? Bard, why you gotta do me like this? Do you see what's over there? Do you see that Zolani's aspect Bane something something? That sucks. And I need you to fix it. I need you to fix it for me. Bardus the traitor. Yeah, I know. It's so bad. It's so... Literally, you could have done that last turn, Bard. Literally, you could have done that last turn. I'm taking 105 damage, and I hate everything. They didn't even have the Zed that I've been complaining about. Zolani, aspect of bitch slap. Truly. Aspect of get fucked, ho. And I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't wanna. I just want to win. This isn't a viewer deck. I know. Don't at me. I just want to win. Why is it so hard? Why? I could also just play the Zolani version, but it seems lame. Did you send a deck? Oh shit, you did. Sorry, I decided to go for something else. Because I was so tilted off of that last game. Frostbite just murders them. That is true. That is fair enough. Also, it's Tweet TF and now Alawi. They picked the name Thoughtseize, which is a magic card. So clearly they're living life. Your memory lapsed? No, I just forgot to do it. So I think you sent it in the last, either at the beginning or in the middle of the last game. So I just kind of missed it. I've been blast whacking all over these mid-range dice with giant wolves. Giant wolves are pretty good. Okay. They have literally nothing to think about. That is the smash that pass button. Literally just smash and pass. Okay. Hello? 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 Please stop being slow. Okay, here we go. Bird. Or, yeah. Bird into Twilight, I think, next turn. Or actually, let's go Twilight Bird just to give it that +1/+1. Shepherd is actually kind of okay here. But I think I still like this a little bit more. Let's do that. Let's do a bird. We're gonna have a pretty chunky board in a minute, which is great. Let's buff the into a 4/4 because otherwise we do trade pretty well. Improvise will be nice. That's okay. And that's annoying, but that's still okay. We'll still manage. I do wish I still had that Esmus, but we're gonna get in 6 damage right now, assuming they don't cast anything else, which looks like we are gonna be able to successfully do. Kale is chilling. Okay. Tentacle getting smaller. It's going to be a small tentacle, hopefully, soonish. Okay. Alright. And then Shepherd into Kale, I think is the call. There's a Divine Clerk with a Chime. For some reason, I'm doing really good with the chimes this game, and I have no idea why. I don't know why I'm doing so good with them this game in particular. Should have just Forged Upon Itself. Let's just take this. So, I think, yeah, Tentacle will die. And then we do have some okay blockers here. Tentacle is living because they are correctly only attacking with Alawi. I hate Alawi. Never mind. It's so slow. Just a little bit slow. Come on. Yep. And then we have Big Kale because it got a chime. And then we're just gonna live our life, hopefully. Let me just swing with the Kale. Please don't punch it with anything. Do not punch the Kale. No Kale punching. Thank you. Please, please, please. Pretty please. And Knuckle smashes. I mean, they strike each other, so if they smash the Kale, they can't actually do anything else this turn. And we have a nice attack. Please let me attack. Please let me attack. It would be great. Increased power. Let's go. Oh, you are eating the tentacle into the Kale. Oh, because it levels Alawi, damn it. Watching the Lord of the Rings director's cut against Shurima. Yeah, that's fair. That one's a bit much. Okay, yes. I hate you. Yada, yada, yada. Let's go for an attack. Here we fucking go. We've got a 9 of 11. We actually wouldn't have gotten it with the Kale. That's down to 1 HP. So if I can get a single elusive to hit in a future turn, we might actually have it. So you're spawning 1, right? Yeah. Or you're spawning 2. You're spawning 4. Which is scary, but we do have blockers for it. And also, we can probably just kind of go around. I think going around is still a pretty valid strategy here. So we also don't have it to attack with at the moment. Yeah, we're gonna just block with the lifesteal. Isn't Hearthstone even slower? I'm not sure. I've played Hearthstone Battlegrounds, which is definitely different from this. Yeah, that doesn't actually super fuck me up because I have other stuff. Should we just go with the leveled McBardo? Or should I go with the Mahira? I think let's go with the Mahira. Hopefully they'll run out of tentacle smashes. Because they've used 2? I think they've only used 1. I'm hallucinating. Oh Oh no, they used to actually. They have used to. So they might not have another one for this exact scenario. That's not a blocker. That's of course another tentacle smash. Never mind. They do have it. We can't. I need like Esmus and a lodestone. Just for that last point of damage. Just for that last point of damage, and then we might be okay. If we don't get that, though, we are kind of not okay, unfortunately speaking. Unfortunately for us, we are not okay. Bard is alright, because then, I mean, we need 3 units. We need 3 units. There's no way around the fact that we just need 3 of them. We can bump it up to 4 if they cast something here or try to kill some shit. That is actually not doing a super big bad. Does this work? They have 3 units. They have 4 mana. Do win? Do win yes? Do win yes win success victory? No? What is that? Fucking on 3 mana Unworthy Soul! God fucking damn it! I hate that card. That card is my new least favorite card. I mean, the Alawi's dead at least, so I don't maybe have to think about Overwhelm, but god fucking damn it, I hate that card so much. I just want to have fun. I feel like Alawi doesn't let me have fun. I struggle to have fun with the Alawi. Don't have a second one, please. Please don't have a second one. I can't handle a second one. I literally cannot handle a second one. I also can't, well, I could cast I can't cast a Razi. That's irrelevant unless you have Might. There's a Ghost! You run fucking Ghost?! Why does this deck run Ghost? Why does that deck run Ghost? Holy shit, I needed Esma so much earlier! And I wasn't able to find it. Damn it. Okay. I refuse to play Alawi for the rank up, by the way. I'm not climbing to Diamond with Alawi because fuck Alawi. Bane Jax, maybe, though. Because that's Ionia cringe. Okay, but, like, it's fair that it's not like Ionia cringe, but it's just making me want to play Turbo Ionia. It's just like, let's just play more fucking Ionia. Or Frostbite, maybe, as Remney pointed out. But, like, oh, I hate Alawi so much. I hate her so much. I thought that I could withstand how much I despise Alawi, but I cannot. I'm not getting over it. Okay, anyway, moving on. Jax Vayne. I called this deck Get Vaxxed before, and we're just gonna call it Get Vaxxed again. Because it's an accurate statement, and also, oh, it's Lucian. Oh, no. I hope this feels better than I'm fearing that it will. Fleet Feather, Lucian, Allure, Fishfight, Hookmaster, Jax, Petrosight, Broadwing, Sharpsight, Darken, Aegis, Piltover, Castaway, Vayne, Wandering Shepherd, Combat Cook, Ranger, Knight, Defector, Bloodcursed Harpy, and Roar of Acathia. Okay, I'm excited for the Jax. I'm not excited for the Lucian. I'm hoping that I will be able to actually get something out of the Lucian, because this will actually give me a good opportunity to test whether or not my feeling on his power scale is correct, because I still don't think he's good. Shadow Isles, Demacia aside, I don't think he's good, so I'm curious if I can actually pull out a win with him, because the problem with equipped units is you do actually kind of want them to live. So if they aren't living and they aren't leveling Jax effectively, or they aren't getting to the Ornn, or not Ornn, if they aren't just existing ambiently for long enough, I'm worried that the Lucian is never going to do anything. This deck is very bad. Excellent, here we go. Also, hello, you have 1 mana, let's go! Let's go, Final Wolves, let's go! Fucking slow as shit. Let's go with Hookmaster here, or we could go with a Challenger and then just kind of chill and cast a tough buff on it. A 2-2 with Challenger is better than a 2-1 for sure, because then I have to punch through 3 damage. Is Jax Ornn the new Aatrox? Not really. As far as I know, not really, but it is pretty decent, I think. It's been doing well. I don't know actually how good it is fundamentally. Because, I mean, it's the beginning of the season, so people are just trying to figure out what's, like, super strong. So I'm not sure. I wouldn't be confident that Ord will hang around, but I'm also not really sure what's gonna come into its place, so I could be just completely wrong about that.
Stance never seemed to stick.
Okie dokie. Can I kill him with a sharp sight? Frostbite's around though, so probably not actually. Fish-a-whack, Pot of Pain. Let's take Fish-a-whack maybe.
But this looks fun too.
Get that 4-1, get Challenger on the 2-2. Yeah, let's keep this to try and take him next turn actually. Because we'll have sharp sight to buff the burb. If it swings in, we just take it. If they have... Oh, they no longer have... what's that card? They no longer have the words... the fish fight. They no longer have fish fight, actually. Not too high of a win rate. That doesn't surprise me. That honestly doesn't surprise me. What are you being so slow for? I will not emote again, but goddamn, go faster. Thank you, slow-ass bitch. Let's try and take the Jax. They might have a way of protecting him. That's a Lucian. I don't hate Lucian either, though. Lucian into Hookmaster gives us mana to do other things, so I don't hate that. Fish fight the bird, probably. Yeah, I would kind of expect something like that. Shepherd's Authority, Pot of Pain. You're normally at 0-1. I actually don't hate Shepherd's Authority here, just to give them something that they have to block, or that they have to think about here. Let's see. This bumps if they cast a fish fight, we get sharp sight up to a 3-4 with tough bird. That's not so bad. Could also open attack here and see if they block anything. Because if they don't, they're taking 7. Actually, they're taking more than that. Fish-a-whack. What do you have in terms of... I mean, they have buffs like Frostbite, obviously. So Frostbite's just gonna be an issue or a problem. Again, if they kill Lucian, I don't particularly give a shit. I'm gonna just rip it and go for the Jax anyway. I think it's just time to go for Jax. Actually, side note, how good is Canetrox right now? Because I know that it's not really floating around as much, but is it terrible? Or are people just not playing it because it's not as good anymore? Like, is it a we've lost interest, or it is significantly broken in power scale kind of deal? So I'm not actually sure. I haven't tried it since that, like, end of seasonal stuff that I was doing. So I have no concept of what's going on. The self-draw nerf hit it pretty hard. That makes sense, actually. Let's give it tough. That's a 4-1 with tough. It's a little better. Could go with some shepherds or fish-a-whack stuff here. I'm amazed that we're alive, actually, but somehow we are. Yeah. Okay. There's a time and dedication with quick attack. Alright, I mean, that's fine. That's understandable. So that gets punched. We can always pull the bird aside to get something like the better going on. We can also do this. Do we want to do that? I mean, that actually doesn't look so bad. Let's try this. Turn 8 at 9 unless they break on Darken, but then they just lose because no units. Yeah, I should take another look at it. I should just try playing it to see if it's terrible or how bad it is gonna end up being if I tried to climb with it again. I miss my boys, not gonna lie. Miss my boys a little bit. Yeah, let's just kill Bird and go with Lucian here. Boop, boop, bat, burp. We are short lethal again, which sucks. We do have some blockers here. Their Jax is leveling somewhere. Unforgiving Cold is really annoying, but we still at least get the Lucian proc. Okay, so they just had Frostbite. Our Jax is going places. Roar of Acacia again isn't too bad. There's their level Jax. We need ours if we can find it somehow. If we can find it somehow.
Wanna line up for your beatdowns or
Okay.
go all at once?
Don't really need to equip Drow. Right now we are living through that, except if they have Ornn, we're kind of in trouble. Okay, there's that. Yep, there's the Ornn, unfortunately. They will not be doing as much as they'd probably like to do this turn, though. Unfortunately, I did lose the Challenger. We might be able to get the Lucian level, though, which is kind of exciting. Not sure how much it's gonna do in the face of Overwhelm, but it's something. Okay, so that's leveling after all of this shit has happened.
I will not yield.
We need to kill one to get the Lucian. Let's just do that, I think. Okay, there's that.
You wanted the
Hi,
god of the
Ornn.
forge, you got
Hi,
it.
Ornn! Yeah, I think the nerf is fair. I think it did need an adjustment for sure. But if it means that the boys aren't as good, understandable, honestly. Understandable. So you deal not quite enough damage, unfortunately. We can improvise. If we open swing, we're not in the best place still, which just kind of sucks, because I can't really interact with Ornn the way that I need to be able to interact with him. You're a 2-1. We could bump into a 3-1 that dies. Oh god. Because it's not gonna trade with anything. I mean, they might let it through.
Hey, I've done more with less.
There's a chance they let it through.
At loggerheads, eh?
And at least it would be something. Shepherd's Authority alone. I think because it gave us Scout, we can try and do something with that. So that brings it down to 8. Which is interesting, because if the Lucian goes now, it will be 4. It'll be 4 and 4, right? It will actually be enough to go through Ornn. So that has an opportunity to trade now. I think. With at least one of the champs, because they also don't have an immediate Frostbite available.
Clumsy work.
Okay, they just block with the 2-3, just because they know that they know that how that trade works. Okay, understandable. No regen. There's a Fleet Feather Tracker. Fleet Feather Tracker would be nice. Oh, but I can actually. Here we go. I can get Jarrell, and then I can do something with that, potentially. Brittle Steel also exists. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting people are running Brittle Steel, to be honest with you. I keep forgetting people are doing that. Oh, I rallied on top of that shit. That's fucking stupid. Forgot that that's how that would resolve. You still go first, though. Let's take all of this shit, and let's take that over there. Yeah, I just completely forgot that the Husk counts, because it doesn't count for other procs, so I was like, oh no, Husk is just irrelevant, because you can't level Evelyn Viego with that shit, or you can't level Viego and Kindred with it, so I was like, it won't count! It does though. It does though for certain things, and I just forgot about that. Okay. And I also could have equipped Scout. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it! Alright, let's try this again. Lucian is surprisingly alive, gotta say. Lucian is actually surprisingly still hanging out, because I thought he would immediately die. I don't know if his decks are good, but he is still in existence, which is more than I can say for myself in a hot minute here. There's a Counter Combat Cook, and then that's just, yeah, that's gonna produce a 12-8. Overwhelm. Yeah, ugh, okay. Well, I mean, if I lose all 3, the Lucian is definitely not optimal for sure. Oh, Entrancing. Why would you Entrancing lure your Ornn when you could do something else? It's not like I have blockers. It's not like I have blockers for that shit. Yeah. Oh, I need to try Cane Trox just to see how it feels. I need to do that. There's no part of me that is just not gonna do that now. I gotta go feel it out, but we gotta also get another couple attempts with this. Let's try it out. Vayne wouldn't have been helpful. Jax would have been useful. Because they were able to. I'm actually. Ooh, wait. Another thought. Do we need 3 Lucians, or do we want 3 Jaxes? Because I feel like once we have a Lucian, he's supposed to stick. So I'm curious if that's actually just kind of a detriment, having more Lucians than we have actual weapon equipped stuff. Oh, sorry, I meant to hit okay there. Well, there's a Jax. Okay. Lucian on 1. Doesn't die to too much stuff over there. Unless they have... No, it's just actually relatively safe. Xerath Zillion is going to be a problem once the Zillion time bombs start triggering. Yeah, let's go with Lucian. Boop.
There's a chill in the air.
And then swing. And then... Yes, it hits. And then we pass. And then we do a Jax. I don't need too many Roars of Acacia, though. Yep. I want to cast not my Jax into vulnerable, because he's gonna die to something else if he does. Let's just go with this for now. Okay. Lucian hitting. I will cast Roar of Acacia to get rid of the Rolling Sands if needed it. In a second, Endless Devouts, whatever. I'm definitely not eating the Jax into that. I could use equipment. There's Ranger Knight Defector. Let's just go Combat Cook, I think. Because if it dies, then I can Acacia. Assuming they don't have Retification. Yep, I'm taking that to the face. Boop. Let's take Combat Rail. Yeah, say 5-4, so it's still chilling for now. We've got Ranger Knight Defector. Very, still a good unit versus that board. The landmarks are still scary. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, well, you go. Ranger Knight Defector still a good card. Ah! Scout. Yep. So there's a 3/3 over there that I don't really want to interfere with. There's a Naturalist. You get less value out of that one. Why didn't they destroy the Scrappy Bomb? Wait, why didn't they destroy Scrappy Bomb? Because then it gets rid of the landmark and they have space for the What? That's fucking stupid. Why did you do? Why you're losing Restored Devout? What was the point of that? That made 0 sense. That made absolutely 0 sense. Destroy the Scrappy Bomb. Do you not know how your own cards work? Count your board space. That's completely wrong. Holy shit. Okay. Anyway. I got a 5/3 Lucian now, which is helpful. We're looking at Sharp Sight. Okay, that's good. We've got Harpies. I don't have any equipment really though for the Harpies. So let's just block, I think a 3/1 and the 2/4. Yeah, that's the exact same order. I'm not sure why that mattered. Yes, we'll let the Lucian get a little bit low on HP. They might have Rite of the Arcane. We can't really survive Rite of the Arcane anyway, so I might just say fuck it and cast this. And then they go for the Lucian, we recast something else. There's a Zillion. If they have Time Bombs, they don't have Time Bombs yet because it's the first Zillion that they've cast. So we can wait that out a little bit. Sort of, kind of. Let's do Jax.
Honoring Acacia by pounding bad guys.
Okay. Got Sharp Sight. Rock Hopper out. Let's pass. We scout our Ranger Knight Defector, I'm pretty sure. Because it still doesn't die in anything in particular. Zillion, or Xerath is almost here. Which does kind of fill me with some fear. Does fill me with a little bit of fear. Okay, more landmarks, more stuff. Ooh, no, not more landmarks and more stuff. Interesting. Oh, they're really debating. Okay, that works for me. Could have leveled the Jax if I had equipped the Aegis there. Time Bomb is fine, honestly. Let's do this. Let's equip that. Could have also just done that earlier. Sharp Sight will protect the 5/1 if it dies. think it's a Jural. I think Harpy is better than Jural, though we do lose the Challenger, which kind of sucks. Yeah, Sharp Sight should save us from really problematic stuff. They also have to block a lot. The Time Bomb may still fuck us up, though.
Out of my way.
That's fine. That's down to 1. If they block like that, we might actually be able to win unless they can kill my things. So they have to block with something else. That's more like it. That's more like it. There's a quicksand. -1, -0. Okay. So we're trading Lucian into the Zillion. We still get the Jax, though. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep the Jax. Bye, Lucian, I suppose.
1,000 years of battle and I'm just warming up.
What did they think was happening there? I guess they didn't count the level up? Because they could have reduced damage to face with the Harpy or something like that instead. Who knows? I'm just taking the Time Bomb anyway. And we're gonna live, hopefully. Oh, they do destroy the Jax, but I mean, Harpy's still here. We can also Roar of Acacia to get probably Aegis and some other stuff out. That's kind of fine. Let's do this, let's do that. If we summon those, the 1 takes damage from Xerath, but otherwise we're just kind of chilling. We can also cast another Blood-Cursed Harpy that doesn't really care about anything. Which I think might be a better play, actually. We run out the off chance that we're gonna run out of units, though. If they Sarcophagus, or they use Rite of Arcane on Sarcophagus, we have to fight the Devout, which is bad. So I think I actually might still do this anyway. Because they kill something and they summon the 5/3. I'd like to be able to have a couple of units to block, instead of just 2 units to block, which goes down to 1 off of the Arcane, potentially. Okay, so there's the Tough. There's an Endless Devout. Okay, if they have rid of the Arcane here, we kind of eat shit. Luckily, we're hanging on here. That's excellent. That's excellent. Let me get this, I think. So we have multiple Harpies doing multiple aggressive things. Yeah. That just gets tough, right? There's Arsenal. Okay, that's really annoying. We have to still try and punch through it, though. I think we just go with this, and then we try. Arsenal blocks 1. The other goes through. Harpy also lives because of its regeneration effect, which is nice. Okay. 1 card left. Let's go with Piltovan Castaway. We are getting Shepherd's Authority because nothing is blocking this turn because we died to the Arsenal if they are allowed to win here. And hopefully they are not allowed to win here. Let's fucking go! Let's go! Yeah, block that. Block that. Block that. You still die. Fucking beautiful. We finally got it. The Lucian helped, actually. The Lucian with equipment, did more than I thought. And to be fair, when I was initially looking at what how he might feel, I did kind of not think too much about weapons, because I was like, oh, if you cast him on 1, he's not going to have anything to protect him. That's maybe not actually the case. Potentially not actually the case. Yeah, interesting. Okay, I got some Jax gaming in though, so I'll take it. Yeah, so what's up with my old list? You're played or summoned 3 different other Darkin. Got you. And then the Cane is you played summoned 4+ cultist units. That also makes sense. That also makes sense. Yeah, I think they are reasonable. They're definitely reasonable changes, considering they hit World Ender and it was just kind of like, you can just make more of them. When they tried to do something to Aatrox. So let's see how this feels. I'm expecting bad, but I'm also expecting to enjoy it because I like this deck a lot. Oh, that's Boranivia, right? Soul Cleave Boranivia, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay, that's a lot of Darkin and cultists. Which you might actually be able to pull out. something here with all of this shit, depending on how they react. So, Bloodletters and Harp. It's not the worst. There's a Cultist. I think I'll take it. Because then we can go Cultist into Dark and Bloodletters in general. Okay. Let's go with Poultice first into Bloodletters, potentially. They can drain. They can do a lot of stuff here. Otherwise, it's 6 damage, though. Okay, they're letting us do 6 damage, so there's gonna be some kind of removal on the next turn. 3 mana. Unforgiving Cold is nice. Yay equips. There's an Everocean Trapper. Let's do this. Do you want a weapon, or do we want... Ooh, there's a guaranteed Cane, but we're also getting the Cane anyway, considering we'll have cast enough by the next turn. Really tempted to just equip this also on something. If you want to kill something, now is your opportunity, because I don't have any mana left. If they soul cleave that, that would be fucking hilarious. Imagine wanting to pull out when all you need to do is thrust in. Just go all the way in. Indeed. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and deal more damage here. Looking good. Looking all right. I need to actually remember where my phone is, in case something is going on with my car maintenance. I just realized that. I should probably make sure everything is fine and dandy on that end. There's the Cane. Hooray. See, nothing has changed. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That is a proximity fucking puff cap. What a time. What a time to be alive. I'm gonna put some puff caps. I'm not gonna put some puff caps. I'm just gonna deal the damage, I suppose. Could have held it, but we just kind of want to go in. We also have Unforgiving Cold if we're really afraid, but I don't know if we're really afraid here. Mostly we can just block stuff. I think I'll pass for a little bit though. Because they probably want to go in with a 5/5, which we have blockers for. And I want them to use more mana. That's more like it! That's using mana! I don't like that you drain that much, but it is using mana for sure. I hate it. Thank you. Let's do Cane here. I think Cane is relatively safe now that we can look at other things, and then we get the Aatrox. And literally nothing has changed. Literally nothing has changed. What are you talking about? I still got Aatrox on 6. Okay. There's a Bloomin' Cultist. I mean, it might get Vengeanced. It probably gets Vengeanced. At the same time, it is Aatrox. World Ender's here. Yep, there's Vengeance. We can pull something with the Cane, though, and deal good, nice damage to that. That seems totally fine. Take that. Heal to 3/4. The trades with a 5/3. Ooh, that doesn't trade. Yeah, I wonder why they would actually trade. Expected to meta read on this self-ramping decks is one of the slowest decks to get going. I mean, sure. I'm just having fun. Let me have fun with the goddamn deck, okay? I like this shit. It's my favorite shit. Let me just enjoy my shit. I want this to be good. I want this to be good. And I know how to pilot it. So that's something. That's a bunch of draw. They don't have it. They could have cast a chicken though this turn, and they don't have it at the moment, which is nice. We've got a couple weapon equips here. Let's just do it, I think, on the small stuff. We got freezes for chickens later. Let's buff this as well. Then we get an open swing. Because they can cast Avalanche. They get 2 things with that. I'm not just saying the message and think about how good the deck is right now. Yeah, but fair enough. But I also have no, like, I'm talking about general statements about Lucian and Alawi too, and like, I definitely don't have a sample size for those. Like, my sample size is absolute garbage compared to what I actually need to do to understand the state of the meta, so I don't see as my comments of like Aatrox being any different than saying Lucian's shit because I've seen him twice. You know? Let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. And we got Frostbites. Aatrox is back. We're discounting a bunch because we're attacking with mostly equipped units. Yeah, we're attacking with mostly equipped units. So we have that in a second. We're holding on to 2 of them currently. Kayn is here. If they have Buried in Ice, let's try to remember that they're probably gonna cast it. They don't have it anymore, so they're just healing. We can sneak the Kayn. I think we're just gonna sneak the Kayn back out. But Lucian is shit. Okay, yeah, but I still haven't seen him enough. If you want to talk about statistical probability of understanding what the Dex position is in the meta, I also haven't experienced Lucian enough, like, objectively. I haven't experienced him enough. There's definitely an argument that the Aatrox, Kayntrox situation is a little more sophisticated, just because it is Kayntrox and it was so dominant in the previous meta. But I think the argument is the same, right? Okay, we'll pass here. We got Frostbites. They don't have chicken yet. They're not really ramping either, so Buried in Ice is kind of the fear, generally speaking. Fading Icon is hardly disastrous. Yeah, that's not really disastrous at all, actually. They can kill... Ooh, they can kill a bunch of stuff if I cast it, though. 3 cards. Fuck it, we'll just cast this. And go for it. Because it gives us a 10-6 elusive. And also the big fat Zalani here. Hello! Original Zalani, none of the other Zalanis. Oh, gee, Zalani. Okay, that's fine. So that will be enlightened. It deals... It does kill the Rost here, so let's just block that. Enlightenment doesn't really matter. Because it will be around start effect. So yeah, we just let that die. And then we can cast Aatrox. Or we could just attack. Because it's 10 plus the Overwhelm. How much is that total? 10 plus Overwhelm is, looking at 20, we're subtracting 5 at most. So they actually, I can't kill them because they will be short 2 damage if I open swing. Unless I have Momentous Choice, in which case, we're actually kind of fine. Unless they all, or they have the Harsh Winds because of the Anivia still existing. But I top decked literally every single goddamn Momentous Choice. Somehow. Let's force them to use Harsh Winds. The block gives us priority here. That looks like a Harsh Winds for sure, or a Vengeance of some kind. We don't have Expanse's Protection. Let's do this. We'll use both if they're not going to close out lethal. I might also be able to kill the egg here. If they have harrowing, I mean, or some kind of revival miscall, it doesn't matter. There's a Withering Wail, which almost saves them, except not really. Oh my god, let's go. Here's the sample size to speak on the matter. I would have you played 100 games with the deck is the thing. It has to be 100 or bust. That's the standard. Or it has to be at least 20. At least for my own statistical, like how good is a thing, has to be above 20. Otherwise, I'm not really tracking it. I'm just tracking a hot streak or a lost streak. Okay, we got a win with my favorite deck. Let's see if we can do some more. Fuck the new stuff. Because there's also not too much new stuff. There were 2 new cards announced, and everything else was edits. So I feel less like a total hypocrite by not playing Kale or something. Hello? Hello? Okay, it's Ash Katarina. Oh, the client's having a thought. The client's having a lot of thoughts here. Okay, we've got Cultist. We've got a good weapon for the Ranger Knight Defector. They're gonna have Frostbites. They have 118 mastery on the Ash and 119 mastery on the Katarina. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Oh my god, that's terrifying. Let's go with the Furious Wielder, maybe. Probably could have actually just skipped that predict, to be honest, though. It wasn't the best. Could have tried Darken Harp, as we have a slower series of cultist turns anyway.
See the Nebastian border.
Yeah, I think I'll still strike. We'll give them a draw.
Ready the torches.
Pass there. And I play Kale Aatrox. You're so happy I volunteered. Kale Aatrox? Oh, that's gonna be so slow and painful. That's gonna be so slow and painful, holy shit. Okay, Storato's now on that, which is a little unfortunate for our Defector. Except if they do that, in which case they can kill my 4-1. If they don't kill the 4-1, probably because they're scared of something like Defector, which is smart of them. They should be afraid of Defector for sure. Not a +1/+1 anymore, so we could make it a 4/4 with Tough. And get Momentous Choice in. It's still a weapon, though, which makes me think, probably should just go with it anyway. Potentially. Just so we can also trigger that it's cast. And hopefully just get to the whole Kane situation in a second. Momentous Choice may be useful here, but they also might just, like, fucking... Yeah, okay. They cast a Flash Freeze. Let's do this. Let's do that. So we're actually trading with that a little bit. And then we can just go again with the 4-1. Here we go. Lots of striking. Do they want to take 6? Ooh, they're taking 6. Fantastic. Take damage. 4-3 sitting pretty. 4-1 is probably dying. There's a cultist. We're getting Kane pretty easy now. There's an Ash, and I have a furious fucking wielder, and I'm gonna fucking use it. Because I don't want you to have that. At all. Ever. No, no. No ashes. If you have a brittle steel, I will be upset. You don't have a brittle steel, but you have the next worst thing. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Okay, so you're frostbiting the 4-1. So that doesn't do anything. I think we just tanked the Ash, unfortunately. Let's get this out.
I will take this power in my lady's name.
Okay. Got a 4-3. We kind of have to swing with it. Pang Nexus. If they have a freeze, so be it. That's a champion. They're top decking Flash Freeze.
These are our lands.
Okay. You're at 3 of 4 Frostbite. That's all their mana, though. And they will give it a Trez with the Ranger Knight Defector. Let's see. Let's do Cultist. Ambitious Cultist here. That's a Swindle, which is interesting. Can I do anything with a Swindle? What do you have in hand? Entreat and Culling Strike. Ooh. Can't. Well, there's a chance that we top deck Unforgiving Cold, to be fair. We're still auto top decking our champions, though, because of the draw feature. So I think I'm going to ignore that, to be honest. Let's do a Darken Harp on the 2-2, because that way we just kind of can open attack with everything.
Aim for the heart.
That's 8 damage. What do they choose to block with here? They could choose to block with nothing and just level Ash as well, which would be annoying. But they have to decide. Okay, they're taking 5. Understandable. Have a nice day. Punch it! Smack it! Okay! Got a half hour left until I gotta go collect my car. Excellent. Excellent! That's a Buru Cultist. Let's do...
As the arrow
Yeah,
flies.
I mean, let's ignore that for now. You become a 6/4, so we can still potentially injure her here. Okay. Yep.
A new energy source.
It's a 6/1. Don't have a buff, unfortunately.
Unanticipated.
Ooh, we have a lot of options here. Let's go with this
The bigger the
first.
the better
I'm
the
tempted to
trophy.
dump my hand and then play Kane, because we can also just kind of go around. Oh, yeah, we can definitely just kind of go around now.
Box bestows for a price.
Okay, there's Elusive, plus 2 damage, plus Fearsome. If they Frostbite 2 things with a Harsh Winds, we are not getting in any damage. We've got Unforgiving Cold and a Crystal Arrow. Okay, here we go. I can Unforgiving and then Culling Strike, but I think let's just push Lethal first. Meta runs Brittle Steel. I've seen it many times in the last few days. I have been seeing it a lot as well. Agreed. It's kind of scary. There's an entreat, so they have another Ash. They haven't cast the Ash. They're casting other things, which is annoying. That's a Culling Strike. That's a Culling Strike. Okay. Get rid of an Ash. They go down to 2. I can't push any extra damage here, but we've still got Frostbites ourselves. We know for a fact that they have another Ash in hand, because that's literally how it works. Let's just go with Kane, I think. And then we can top deck Aatrox. Yep, there's that last equip going. Crystal Arrow doesn't matter. Still got, yeah, if they cast that other Ash, we still got an answer, kind of. Whew, it's both Culling Strikes in hand. What a time to be alive. Crystal Arrow is fine. Draw 1 is fine. Still need 9 mana and something made by Aram. I'm gonna pass here because if they don't do anything, obviously that's horrible for them. So they need to do something here. Let's just wait it out. There's that first Ash. Understandable. Have a nice day. You can also just cast Jural here. See what the Jural does, because I think it's still cold culling. Feels like wolf. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna do this for now. Oh, fuck. No, I don't have enough for the freeze and the culling. For some reason, I keep thinking it's less mana than it is. That's the Katarina. Do I give a shit about the Katarina? No, because it's not going to be... Nothing is going to be able to strike here. So let's just do this. No rallies for you anytime soon. Thank you very much. They have a Blade's Edge on something that doesn't really matter. Also got Aatrox healing. Yeah, the Katarina was awkward for them, for sure. There's a favorite artisan. We have Darkened Spear on something, depending on whether or not that's actually going to do anything. I think we might as well. We could also just make the Anaka. I think making Anaka might be better. Because we need to go wide, unfortunately. They're running out of flash freezes. Because they can only have so many of those. That's 5 units right now, plus the Anaka, whatever the Anaka pulls. That's a Rek'Sai, which is an interesting series of decisions. For sure. Give me that fucking Ash. And then Anaka summons a thing. Yeah, let's try and summon a thing. And ping. That's lifesteal. Okay. Not gonna shit on it too much. Not gonna really shit on it. Oh, I can also just culling the Katarina. I'm ignoring the fact that I can also just do that. That's down to 2. And it resolves because you used all your freezes earlier. Haha. I like how the Anaka also like squeezed the cultist art really narrowly. It's just like switched a little bit. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Is built on a foundation of death.
Death. Okay, can I make it back to flat 3 with this shit? I'd like to do that. I'd like to do that if we can. Alright. I'm gonna be heading out soon. Don't forget to sign up for the tournament if you haven't yet. It'll be a lot of fun. I'll be here bright and shiny early at 9 in the morning to start casting it tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Should be good. Okay, let's hold on to a Darken and a weapon, and that's 2 cultists! Ooh. Is it a Darken and a weapon? I meant a cultist and a weapon. But now I have extra cultists, so that's great. Bloodletters is actually kind of not bad. Lucian Callista. Interesting. Okay. So, ephemerals are going to be a danger, as always. Lucian is just going to be a danger, period. Let's do this. They don't have units soon. They're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Eventually, I do want Unforgiving Cold. Eventually, I feel like that's probably going to be very important that we have it around. Okay. Let's just equip this here. So that's the first one out of many. We have the cold for later. Let's go with this. Might be drained, it might die. It is getting... Oh, Glimpse Beyond for draw. Understandable. Can't smack that out of your hands, so that you get that proc. 3 mana banked here, plus the Defector. I don't like that there's Oblivious Islander. It's gonna give something good ephemeral, unfortunately. There's another... I've top-decked every single goddamn Bakai. Yay, Bakais! If they use a decent amount of their mana, we're fine. Oh, they missed Allegiance! Get fucked! Get fucked! Oh my god, hilarious. Make a copy of that. Is fair and understandable. Have a nice day. I'm just gonna do this for now. We can equip the Darkened Harp and something else. Food Night, thank you for the follow and welcome to the madness. I hope you're enjoying your time here on the stream. Okay, let's do this. And then let's do a harp. And then let's go to town. Perfect. We can get one attack in before they cast Wraith Collar, and then we trigger the rest of the scout, I think. We top-decked Aatrox. Amazing. Top tier, top tier.
Hey, what's that?
Okay, they are... There's no way they're vengeancing, right? Yeah, they don't vengeance here. They get a rather Wraith Collar. Hopefully they miss Allegiance again. That would be fucking hilarious. They know I have Kayn, because they've probably been counting the number of things that I have cast. That's kind of irrelevant. Relatively speaking, though. Now we have 2 Aatroxes. They don't know about the second one. Don't tell them. Nobody tell them about the second Aatrox, really. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's pull little Misty Boy. And that looks good. Come here, little Misty Boy. Come to me. Come to Daddy Kayn. Time to be murdered. Okay, excellent. Great. How dangerous can they get real fast? That's a Lucian. Okay, so the whole board has been killed. Wraith Collar will allow the Lucian to watch something die twice, which is annoying. We also just straight up have Aatrox. But I'm wondering if I can just kind of block the Lucian anyway, because they're gonna have Mark of the Isles at worst, right? And otherwise, I can just kind of ignore their shit. I think I'm just gonna ignore their shit and cast Aatrox here. To be honest, 11 mana World Ender, already kind of discounted, feeling good. That will hit something, I suppose, or nothing, or absolutely fucking nothing. And then we pull the Lucian with the Kayn, or we just attack in with the 6/3 here, because I don't particularly care if he levels, to be honest with you. I don't think him leveling is going to be catastrophic here with Unforgiving Colds and no Hallowed, because they're not doing the Hallowed version of this deck. 3 things are gonna hit there. That's a Soul Cleave. Oh, but it doesn't resolve fast enough. It doesn't resolve fast enough for the Lucian to actually care about that, I'm pretty sure. Because it's still 2 of 4. So let's do this. Let's pull the Lucian first, because we don't want him to watch other things die. And then we can do that. We have 6 mana remaining. I don't have Spell Shield, so there's a chance that this is a slightly less favorable trade for us, but I don't think they can stop us, really. That's 3 strikes, so 7. That's another Mist Wraith for buffs. That's a Glimpse Beyond. This is a I'm gonna keep my Aatrox, thank you very much. Get fucked. Oh no, I'm not, because it targeted the wrong one! Oh, it targeted the wrong one! Random RNG fucked me on that one, because I was like, oh, it's gonna... No, it doesn't necessarily go for the one that's in the front of your units. They have a solid Mist Wraith. Oh, I guess because it's not ephemeral, it went for that one, which is fair enough. Let's predict here, because I don't need the lifesteal, really. Second Aatrox is really going to be helpful. Let's go with... Actually, none of those things. I would like a Furious Wielder. They're down to 4 cards. They can see a bunch of mine, though, which is kind of annoying. Darkened Blade into World. I mean, also, we just top-decked every single Aatrox possible, which is great. There's another Mist Wraithy boy. That's honestly kind of fine. I can also just, like, rip this right now, and then they can't super challenge anything. They can kill my Steratu, though, which they can just kind of do ambiently anyway. Am I worried about my life total? I mean, miss rates are bad, so a little bit, but not a ton. I was just gonna keep her in the box here, I think. Let's do a keeper and leave it there. There's another room that Glen Keeper. Are they casting that last mist? They do have room for the mist. Challenger is just kind of chilling though. Yeah, the Challenger is just kind of chilling because they don't actually have a Challenger that's big enough to kill anything super important here. I think. But I can also just play it really safe and not eat the champ. Let's not eat the champ. Miss Wraith is fine. Yes. 3 of those things are ephemeral. So we're also turning around the game pretty quickly here. 4 fearsome units. Okay. What's your ordering here? Okay. Oh, but they can pull both challengers. Oh shit, right. I forgot that they could pull the challengers and the exactly lethal there. So that was just a misplay on my end. I should have cast Aatrox there because I forgot that the 2/2s wouldn't have been able to block, and I didn't have Momentous Choice in hand. Ah, damn it, I fucked it up because I forgot I wasn't counting the Mist Wraith damage. Oh, that feels bad. Oh, I didn't count the Mist Wraith damage. Damn it! Ah! I've been making so many misplays today. Oh, but it's good to be back in the saddle of this deck. Fuck yeah! Because if I hadn't miscounted the damage, we would have been able to win that as well. So right now, the deck not really having problems. It's definitely weaker than it was, but it's still not having issues. Like, fundamentally. It's definitely slower. But I'm not sure how much of a humongous threat that is right now, to be a little bit slower. Because the meta is not, like, turbo aggro right now, it seems. Or at least from what I can tell, it's not super fucking aggro. Could use an early drop. Oh, fuck yes! Hakai! Always to the rescue! Think we have to take Defector as much as I would like to take Darkened Spear. Considering I do want to guarantee that we're gonna find more cultists later. And we have a okay number of weapons. We'll be triggering equip for Frostbite, though Akshan is just kind of scary regardless. Yep, there's the Akshan. Let's do this. So that's not gonna hit anything this turn. Yep. 2 damage. Let's pass. Let's go. Let's do stuff. There's a Darkened Heart. Alright. Yep. Take 4. We're gonna go into probably just Cultist next turn. Winging Glaive is a bitch. We could Unforgiving Cold, so they don't actually get anything out of that. But they're probably gonna have a buff because they are, of course, that's their whole thing. I'm tempted to shut it down though, or try to shut it down though, just because it's annoying. But they probably have a Shapestone here, so it's kind of not for much benefit. If this had more HP, we'd be in much better place. They have Shapestone, so yeah, that was I didn't need to do that. And I'm saving damage, only not really. Do this.
The bigger the hunt.
Let's go into Ambitious Cultist or Ranger Knight Defector. We can also equip this, I think, even though that's not the biggest deal. Yeah, Akshan Varus. I should try playing Akshan Varus, actually. Because I've always liked Akshan as a card. Varus I just don't have a lot of experience with, but the Darkened Bow itself seems pretty fucking useful, actually. So I should probably try that at some point. Okay, we don't have any equipment on this, unfortunately, because I actually should have held Darkened Bloodletters for the mana on the other thing. So that's a fuck up. Momentous Choice is going. Yeah. At this point, I think the Unforgiving Cold was just too much of a throw, so we're gonna fall behind anyway. So let's just get through all of this. Varus is useful as 2 men. There are 2 men in there, it's true. Yeah, even with the healing, we've kind of, I think, lost too much momentum. I have the Aatrox, I don't have to worry about getting World Ender. But yeah, they've got Spell Shield as well. Yada, yada, yada. Doesn't really matter what they draw. They can't kill me necessarily, but they can probably buff it somehow. Scorpy, thank you for the deco. Let's wrap up the stream with that, I think. And eventually I'll be released from this Varus game. Eventually I shall be released from the Varus experience. Yeah, I don't give a shit. That's like the least of my problems. Just kill me. Just kill me. I know you can do it. Just kill me. Yada, yada, yada. Boring. Lucky Find is going. At least they're playing fast. Like, if the Darkness players played this fast, I would have literally no problem with it. Alright, yes, here we go. Some more Spell Shield. Yes, yes, yes. Don't give a shit. Okay, let's go. That's lethal. Yep. Unforgiving Cold also would only have targeted one. Oh, it's not lethal. Oh, you have to have something in there. You have to have a Shape Stone in there again. There's no way you don't. Varus's Chain of Corruption on a not vulnerable thing? Oh, no, but they pulled a vulnerable anyway, right? Yeah, I was about to be like, no, that's completely wrong. I saw them target the auction, and I was like, no, that's not what you need to do. Yeah, just target the Varus. Or target the auction for the plus, and then Varus for the overwhelm. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how well we would have done, kind of despite not casting the Unforgiving Cold too early. Yeah, I do need to play that deck. I like Shaped Stone a lot as a card, and you're always gonna find Shaped Stone if you have the auction on 2. Though I'm probably never gonna draw auction on 2, and then it's just kind of shitty, unfortunately. This is this is the Kale, the Kaletrox, which I'm gonna spell like that because it's how it should be spelled, I think, with 2 A's always. Divine Cleric, Solaris Soldier, Dark and Blood Letters, Blue Sentinel, Esmus, Mountain Goat, Pale Cascade, Aegis, Darkened Spear, Crescent Guardian, Morning Light, Blinded Mystic, Purifying Flames, Kale, Mahira, Aatrox, Blinding Light, and 1 Zalani. The Morning Light... Oh, it's just for the +1/+1. Yeah, actually, I don't mind Morning Light here. Let's try this out. We've got buffs, we've got Kale, we've got Aatrox eventually. Though Kale actually could hopefully carry on her own, I think. Like, if we can just get the Kale to do her thing consistently, we'll be fine. Lizard Man with Lux Alawi. Not another fucking Alawi. Okay. Ignoring all of my complaining, let's mulligan the rest of this, because that's not units I can't afford. That's a unit I can afford. That's pretty okay. They don't cast anything at the first turn, we just take the pass. And then cast Solari into something else. We can do Solari into Aegis, which doesn't feel horrendous, because we also want to attack with this for the Kale proc. Okie dokie, that's the Broadwing. Okie dokie. I'm gonna say no to that, actually. Boop! Okay, that's defensible now. Also, if we get Blue Sentinel going, they're gonna just be like, well, now we have mana, so that's pretty decent. Yeah, so they're gonna give a challenger. There's no way they don't. There might be Watchful Idol, or I take a pass. Or I can probably just take the pass, to be honest with you. Grant and Silence. This is a weird thing to grant +1/+1 to, but it's not the worst, and then we don't have to worry about that bird anymore.
She called me betrayer. She scorned me.
Now it's just a 0/3 that will block something eventually. We could put the Darken on this or something. We also just have Pale Cascade at burst speed on attack, which seems not so bad. No tentacles yet happening. I think let's go with this. But we also want the Aatrox to hit things. To be fair, we do want Aatrox to level, or they want the World Ender to level. So let's go with the weapon, because it's about the same amount of damage to our own units, regardless of what the Alawi is blocking here. Or if we did Pale Cascade versus the tough weapon, sorry. That's fine. Okay, so it's real Demacia Alawi. Interesting. Okay. Mahira is possible here. I'm a little hesitant because I would like mana for other things, but that seems not bad. Need to top deck a Cacao, but we could cast Goad into something else. +1/+1 and tough is not the biggest problem. Fuck it, I'm gonna cast Mahira. They have 2 mana. Single combat's probably not it. They don't have Tentacle Smash mana. They don't have any way of forcing Challenger, I think. And we can kind of put this in the front, so we're still injuring Alawi over time. I don't want to trade the 3/2. Our stuff is just getting bigger from here. That's a Watchful Idol, so Tentacle Smash in a turn or 2 is probably going to be able to do something, unfortunately. That's a 2/2. That's a Divine Clerk. I'm tempted to go with both of these, I think. Why are we playing against Zuckerberg? I don't know why we're playing against Zuckerberg, to be honest. But it would seem that we are. We are indeed. Okay, so that's hitting that. Okay, the 4/3 probably doesn't hit anything. Yeah, unfortunately. Hit that. Hit that. We're going to do Sentinel and Goat, I think. We can also do a Divine Clerk. Spawn 2. Yeah, it becomes a 4-power unit, unfortunately. I can't quite save it. So yeah, they did have... Oh, they had Alawi's Tentacle Smash. They have 2 Alawi's, not the regular one. Interesting. Let's go with Goat. Let's go with Sentinel. Clerk is not really super relevant. There's another bird. I don't actually give a shit. Okay. So that's a +5. We have a Dark Enthrall. There's a Lux. If I do this, we get a bunch of much bigger units, but still nothing that can really compete with the Alawi, especially considering that the Petricite Broadwing is just going to kind of be there, challenging whatever is the strongest unit. Yeah, pulling the 4/1 is kind of what I expected. The Solari Soldier and the Petricite Broadwing finally have their showdown, and it's right there. Okay, we can kill Tentacle, and then we can block Alawi. Yeah, let's kill Tentacle. Let's block Alawi. Let's ping that off of the Lux, I'm pretty sure. Alawi is leveling here, but there's no tentacles left. We have Jirals. Probably use some draw, to be honest. Any way I can damage the Alawi more? Not particularly. Not particularly. Let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. Okay, here we go. Big tentacle lady is here again. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, yep, yep, yeah, Okay, I'm just gonna cast a Jiral here while I can. Oh shit. That is not what I wanted to have happen. There's fucking Cataclysm in the deck. Yeah, they really are, and I really hate it. I really hate it. I don't enjoy Alawi metas. Ow. Yada, yada, yada. We get an extra mana here, but I don't actually have too much to cast with it. Because even if we had a Naka, that would be like a huge... That would be a huge benefit, but we don't have a Naka at all. So that's awkward as fuck. There's another fucking goddamn Tentacle Smash, and the Lux is leveling. We can save... Can we save it? So it's going up to 6, right? It's going up to 6. I'm gonna cast this. And then... That's not what I was looking for. Ooh, I can't actually kill it, can I? I'm gonna just stack it because I need something, otherwise we die. That's a Crescent Guardian. I mean, that's fun and exciting, but not quite it. Spawn 2, so it becomes... Oh, but it doubles the... It increases the extra spawn because of the Alawi. I'm forgetting about that as well. Final Spark will also be available to kill something. at some point, so it doesn't really matter what we cast here. Either the Crescent Guardian goes or the Goat goes, and they're both kind of the same power. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. That's also a Riptide Sermon. Okay, fair enough. I hate it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, boring. Ah, release me from these tentacles. Release me from this sheer quantity of hentai happening lately. I don't like it. I don't like the amount of hentai. Is anything about rotations known yet? I don't actually know for sure. I have not been paying as much attention to the rotation information of the past couple of weeks. It is happening, I think soon though, because I remember they were talking about it happening at the start of the year. And it's already fucking February, so soon. Yeah, if they rotate Alawi, oh please God, rotate Alawi. Please God, rotate Alawi. Let's try this again. Ooh. To be fair, I am trying to get Kale Aatrox to work. But I would enjoy if I didn't get smashed by tentacles. What about aggro? Where's the pirate decks? And I can't believe I'm fucking saying that, but where did the pirate decks go? I'd like to see a misfortune, you know? Rotate Olive Shurima so you can get your life back. Oh, yeah. Imagine if they just deleted all of the Ascension 3 champs. They're just like off doing something else. Oh, this is Majin Bey was playing Rise Ionia, right? That's gonna be annoying, but not the end of the world, potentially, depending on when they get their Rise going, of course. We're also not gonna be able to silence followers, probably, so the Blinded Mystic is a little bit less useful here. Yep, take 3 damage. We can cast a Naka on something. That's a Delve, so they get a landmark. But I died due to her strongness, so she's after she was just a little bit strong. Yeah, but I hate her. That's the operative part of this whole equation. I hate her, and I don't want to see her deal with her. Let's do that. We can equip potentially, but I actually don't want to know what that landmark is. I think beforehand. Though I don't actually think it matters too much. I think we can just go with this. Because we want the 2-3 to die eventually, but we can keep the 2-4 around for a hot minute. That's also just fine. Yep. They're gaining an HP there. We get the weapon strike at least. No landmark as a result. This Divine Clerk buffed. Okay, interesting. We've got that aura about you, Divine Clerk. Oh god. Okay, so there's a Rise with Delves casting. Let's do Divine into Crescent Guardian. And then can't silence anything. So we're just gonna do this. Yep. Sorry, Rise. Okay, they don't have Rune Prison yet. There go the Delves. Away he delves. Ooh, I really want to do this, honestly, into something else. Because I think we might be able to go a little bit wide here. Depending on what they're doing. There's another Delve. So they have 2 landmarks in the bank. One can destroy... One can actually not destroy the 2-3, because it still does 2 damage, right? In which case, I still have all of my stuff. And I can just kind of continue on. That's a draw. Okay. Let's do Divine Clerk again. If that dies, so be it. I'm gonna re-equip a Naka to something. They don't have Faith Hope for healing. Shard of Hope is for healing. Yes, understandable. Have a nice day! Let's buff our 5-3 here into a 5-5, and then just open attack. Okay, 16 damage, and 1 Anaka proc. +3 for the Kale. That's down to 6. They can heal. They're gonna level him in a second. They can't cast all the landmarks to win the game, though. So there's a chance that we can still just go wide, assuming they don't top deck a Delve and their Delves are not for the removal stuff. Oh. I mean, Jirao is also super useful. They can't kill anything still, right? Because they got rid of the 2-1. Got rid of the 2-1. If they refill mana, then we're a little bit afraid, I think. Yeah, there's the full mana refill and the draw 2. And then the Rise level happens. I think we just cast Drow in response though, and go face. 'Cause they didn't pick Reverence, or not Reverence. Whatever the Rune Prison one is, I don't remember the name of it. Reverence Madness, the Madness one. Also, it throws me off that Chart of Violence is the draw, whereas the Betrayal is the damage. For some reason, I keep thinking the violence is like, oh, I'm getting violent. I'm killing a thing with 2 HP, obviously. Yeah, of course. That's not how it works. What are you saying? What are you talking about? Okay, there's the Aatrox. I don't actually think I want to use them because we're just going to try and go face. Gale is almost leveled. Exciting shit. Exciting shit. They also, I mean, they have Ionia, so they can do some recalls and stuff. If the 5/5 doesn't hit, we're okay. If the 5/5 and one other thing don't go through, then we might be boned because we need to win this turn. That's a single stun, which is exactly lethal still. We did it! We did it versus the Rise player. Fuck you, Rise! Sorry, Rise. Well, I have made it to my time limit, unfortunately. So I'm gonna wait here. We didn't really climb now, did we? Yeah, I need to find my climbing deck for the season. It's definitely not Alawi. Cantrox seems okay. I misplayed it a couple times, but it honestly seems relatively fine. Like, it seems like a fine deck, but not like an amazing deck right now. So I'm gonna probably figure that out over the next week or so. Tournament is tomorrow. I'm going to be closing registration in a little bit. Thank you all again for joining the stream, though. For everyone who popped by on a weekend afternoon, or an evening, in fact, instead of in the middle of buttfuck nowhere at night, and evening Pacific time. Appreciate you coming by. Don't forget to sign up last minute if you want to. And I will hopefully see some of you tomorrow. Either watch or participate in the tournament, or just to hang out in general. I'll be starting coverage of the tournament tomorrow at 9 a.m. and I'll continue for as many hours as it takes to get through the double elimination brackets. So yes, thank you all again. I'm gonna go find somebody to raid, the usual stuff, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. This is Runeterra. Give me the category. Give me the people. Ba-doo-boo. Here we go. Who do we want to raid here? Oh yeah, there's also tournaments going on right now. So how about this person? Someone's doing Path of Champions, and that it's the closest that we're gonna get to doing a weekend expedition run. So let's go check out their path, their path run. Thank you all again for joining. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you again in a future stream. LOR Love Tournament tomorrow. I'm excited. Bye, Internet.